I do think that's a really good point, right? Because the one win that Sentinels had for a while, even when they were struggling, was FlyQuest. It was against FlyQuest. It was that series that we pulled footage from earlier. So
and I think a lot of it does come to the stylistic mismatch here, where FlyQuest, if they can win lanes, if they can have a high-paced game where it's action-packed, they're drafting this
Desi Cat always first in.
Heavy comps. If they can get
Mom
those
and
leads,
PK,
then
welcome
it
to
can
the
look good for
stream.
them. But Sentinels have been able to play the more controlled game in all of their matchups and have come out ahead in those series.
And you just can't sleep on Sentinels, a team that has not been playing, obviously haven't been played in playoffs yet, but they're the team that everyone has been looking at. If you ask of any of the players, like any player's like, well, Sentinels is a top-tier team. But they're in the lower bracket. So you don't really know what they've been practicing. You don't know what they've been cooking. You've been hearing things like little whispers in the wind of Impact beating people in lane. You're like, okay, I hear it. I don't see it, though. So let's start the damn games and be witnesses of it.
Let's start the games. All right, chat, let's roll. All right, Nader7777. OJ, hooray. This is the lower black bracket elimination match, SEN versus FlyQuest. Valorant starts at 5. Rob was a PSG victory enjoyer. So this is a warm-up. You got to kill some time until the Valorant match goes. Well, here's your way to warm up. Watch yourself a little League of Legends elimination match.
LCS Spring Playoffs. We are back on the stage, back here in the Riot Games Arena for our second week bracket stage competition. And now,
this is a best of 5. It is an elimination match.
As we find ourselves in the lower bracket, our first head-to-head today, putting FlyQuest, one of the scrappiest, most creative teams in the LCS.
Blah, blah, creative. Blah, blah, scrappy.
Kings, no matter how far down they might
no Easter. That was a wild PK sequence. Rishval, welcome. Okay, wait. I gotta do something real quick here. I just realized.
It feels like both of these teams have had such a rise. Specifically, FlyQuest is the one that was generating the most hype with their win against Lion at the end of the regular season. They took Cloud9 all the way to 5 games, which dropped them down to where Sentinels is waiting here in the lower bracket.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting one. Sentinels has the history, the recent history on their side, but it does feel like most people are still favoring FlyQuest because this team has just been getting better and better. It does feel like they're competing at the top, so I think we're going to be in for a treat today.
Griffin, specifically the man on your screen right there, always a very loud, bombastic, confident character both on and off the Rift. I think that he's had a pretty incredible glow up recently compared to what we were seeing from the start of the year, and I'm always excited to see how he brings that into the game.
The big thing about Griffin, and this also applies more widely to FlyQuest, is just how aggressively and proactively they play. Whether they're ahead or behind, they always seem to be the ones that are dictating the next move, and I think in Lock-In that often led to them running it down and losing.
Not
badly,
against Sentinels.
They really started to refine it, and I think that's what makes people so excited about watching them.
The first step to being good is being bad. That is part of learning.
You know who's proactive?
You just gotta run it down,
Sentinels are
lose a little bit of LP to start the climb.
Well, it's like I interviewed Masu.
Is FNS still alive?
This, the idea of that kind of inconsistency between scrims and stage, and he was really attributing to the fact that they basically
Nader7776, a SEN win or 10 more subs, we give away. Whoa, 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 whoa.
One of the best players in the world. You need to be
Stream
willing
crash.
to make those kind of plays. Griffin, I was watching his stream.
The Valorant match will not be official today. So basically today is 2 best of 3s, SEN versus NRG versus Lev, SEN versus Loud in best of 3s today, and same as they've been. If we win today, best of 5 tomorrow with casters and a mini map. I did not see the T1 game this morning, Selkie. I had a lot going on, getting ready for this, watching the Champions League. Desi Cat, you got to clock into work. So 5 o'clock tonight, Loud SEN in Valorant. All right, they're banning Varus.
what sort of creativity our teams have found themselves here in this first lower bracket bout as we are on to the
banning
Rift,
Cassio Orianna, attacking quad.
Sentinels getting rid of the Orianna and Cassiopeia.
And one of the big things that's been banned a lot against Hambach is his Skarner.
Hello, Large Jack.
Yeah,
Juicy Juice and best 5 versus NRG would be
exactly. And
epic.
I mean, we do have, though, the ban on the Caitlyn as well as the Bar. They're undefeated on both those picks. This split, those are 2 of the big picks for Sentinels we have been talking a lot about. Obviously, some other ones that are up and available. And quad.
Do we first pick Skarner?
Cassio and Ori, strong picks, but also champions he is associated pretty heavily with. That is going to be denied for him.
And I'm not going to lie, if you're banning Cassiopeia out first and your Skarner is left up, Skarner hates playing against Cassiopeia. As soon as she pukes on the ground, you can't do anything. So, I don't know. I'm kind of liking a Skarner angle here, boys.
Another thing that
are we going Jarvan instead of Skarner? Surprising. Princess Doodoo.
SEN's been rising in priority. Maybe Sentinels
welcome to the stream. So we could basically have an 8-hour stream today. It's possible. George Gaddis. You know, you got the Premier League. You shouldn't be greedy and want Champions League at the same time.
Should be Lee Sin for Hambach, of course. Did
Micah Steinborn
buffs recently and has been right back.
This is a best of 5 elimination match, and then Valorant is at 5 o'clock. We'll roll into that.
Got a lot of buffs here, you know, paired with the
LCS playoffs are League of Legends.
Received. And we're kind of waiting to see how much that is going to affect the meta. A lot of engaged supports were already kind of making their way in, and I know LCS was tweeting out, who is this going to be the biggest boon for? I said Huhi, and I do think it is going to really help him, so I'm not surprised to see him going straight towards those engaged champs.
Yeah, I'm curious to see tomorrow.
All right, George Geddes did send me this, which I probably would have wore if they won today.
The karma does come in, which is what we expect. I would expect Huhi to... I mean, it's kind of hard to not build one of the buff support items since all the tank support items end up being
there's buffs on everything.
But we'll see which one he chooses.
Okay.
If we win the League of Legends match, I'll wear the Arsenal jersey during some of the Valorant match. How about that?
Enchanter nerfs that you're mentioning, Isaac, sort of hopefully.
Low Wiz, well, can watch him from the hospital. Well, hopefully we'll bring some fun. All right, Tarek.
For years at this point, and he is
not
going anywhere.
Tarek's in the chat, everybody.
FlyQuest going to pick that one up here for Gakos in the opening game.
Yeah, Rumble, very strong pick.
Tarek hanging out in the chat, getting warmed up, getting ready for the 5 o'clock match.
I can expect that we're going to see some of these banned out by Sentinels, things like the Jarvan that you had mentioned being up and available.
OJ Harry, I don't think I'm going to be at that level anytime soon.
Strong alongside that.
Tarek actually held his own. Alex has to spend like an entire week going through that to get the clips so you can watch it. We had some tech issues that day.
Yeah,
somebody might have forgot to push record.
From FlyQuest's point of view, the only hard CC between these 3 champions is a
so yeah, Tarek and I will be streaming the Valorant match at 5 versus Loud.
Available on this team right now, and you're going up against Lee Sin and Nautilus. Jin can follow those plays up with the Deadly Flourish. There's a lot more tools.
All right, we took Jin. You know that's not my favorite pick. We'll see what happens.
For Sentinels, as far as jungle champs, is maybe something like the Wukong. You know, take away the Wukong as well as the Jarvan. Because I'm just
Natrum. That was Sean, our head of content, made that happen, which was pretty awesome.
And you know, on the other side,
and we had been talking about we're going to be doing some keychains with like old jerseys. So we did a survey with Sense Society of what keychain jerseys they would like, and then what jersey you would want. So that's why we reprinted the Madrid jersey. So the one thing we're doing for 2 weeks is taking orders. If you want to get a customized Madrid commemorative jersey, those are on the shop, and you can buy those for the next 2 weeks on pre-order, and then we'll just make however many get ordered. You know, I will say I do kind of enjoy watching League of Legends more because it's a little bit more like steady build, where Valorant is just so manic. But winning Valorant is the most fun to watch. I guess that's the key, is when you're losing at Valorant, nothing is harder to watch. So if you're a beginner at League of Legends, this is the place for you. There's no high level tactics being discussed. We're just having some fun, watching Valorant, cheering on the Sentinels team. It's more of a fan stream than a... it's more of a fan stream than anything.
Generally a more standard answer into the Rumble, so I wouldn't be shocked to see, you know, even just an Ornn answer coming out from.
I love the hardcore fans on the League of Legends YouTube. This is also running on the full SEN YouTube since it's the playoffs elimination match. So I'm less. I will occasionally cruise through that to find the chat, but the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat, I talk to both.
Dominate bottom lane and then hold the prior with Twisted Fate. This has been a successful strategy that many teams have ran. I know Lion won with this earlier. And the Skarner, unironically, is a decent front line.
Whoa! What did we do? We let them have Skarner. What? This is crazy talk. Uh-oh. The tequila might be flying early today. I can't believe we let them have Skarner.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah, he's 7-0 so far.
Oh wow, I underestimated.
I think that's even
that is wild times.
But this is not just a good takeaway. It's also
yes, we will have rival streams for playoffs.
That was an early adopter of this pick. He was spamming it in solo queue. He really does like playing a lot of these champs. So
I'm kind of traumatized that we let them have Skarner, but we'll see what happens. I did watch Arsenal. That is nothing is more. I'm going to say the most stressful play in all of sports is the guy walking up to take the penalty kick, lose, you go out, make it, you just go to the next round. That, to me, has to be the most stress there is. I have a brand new bottle of Clase Azul. I've got some Casa Dragones. I'm locked in and ready to go. For those of you who missed the match against Crew, I might have set a record of Clase Azul consumption that night. But all on a good cause because we got to win.
I think this is a good Jin angle. There's nothing bad about the maybe Skarner's a little bit hard.
Yeah, Turbo Night. We actually, I think it'll be updated on Monday. We actually had a glitch on the editing tools, so I think we can now get that done. So hopefully by Monday, everything on the website will be updated. Because there's a number of things not on the website, a number of things old on the website.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
All right, we go. Shout out Razor, Red Bull, Starforge, Zowie. And Sandisk, the newest SEN family member. Okay, now I'm a little traumatized that we let them have Skarner and we didn't take it, but we'll see what happens. You know what? In Golden Glue, we trust.
Double Knight's Vow, you have an engaged support and you have like a Sejuani or a Skarner. You can go Heartsteel, which did also get buffed, by the way.
Sendisk, Desicat pushing the new branding.
And just stack up all the support tank items now, which all
well, you got to know that Hambach knows everything about the Skarner pick.
So it will be interesting to see what sort of a build he goes for.
I completely agree. I think he'll go Heartsteel into full support.
Nate Drum, that was a crazy amount of shots. I don't know how long you stayed. I actually took some shots with Tex clutched at 13-12. He won a 2v1 or 1v2 where he shouldn't have won. So I grabbed Tex and Mazzino. We had a congratulations shot with them as MIBR got the monkey off their back. Won a best-of-5 qualifier.
The cleanse for Behel's Jin just wants to make sure, more likely than playing around the lane, playing around the fact that TF is probably going to look towards this bottom lane to make those plays later on and doesn't want to be caught out.
And just a reminder, Emily was very clear that this was
aim to make Rob drunk. You know what I will say is, I said I'll drink for good luck.
Tomorrow. Today is the best.
It's a little early. It's 1 o'clock. I tend to not drink at 1 o'clock.
Emily, she was initially sad because Sunday was her match of the week and Saturday went to 5, but then Sunday went to an even crazier best-of-5.
Emily's often right.
She's dialed in. So let's hope.
Thank you, Vu Tron Kwang Min.
Here in this one. Remember that last week was our first week of playoffs, but that was upper bracket competition. Even those teams.
Well, George, we could have 8 hours of stream today, so I got to pace myself.
A lot of people watching that series believe that it was very winnable for FlyQuest.
But for British, is it ever too early? You get a pub, go to the pub, and have a pint for brunch.
Yeah, and early on, you can see a quick recall from Hambach in the jungle on Lee Sin. Buys that long sword. I think
all right, he's playing Lee Sin, so
Griffin,
I do also really enjoy Hambach's Lee Sin, even if we don't get his.
On his Raptors, so
and we got impact on Ornn.
If we end up seeing a fight around bot scuttle.
And you can see
so
this is the last 3 series
I will be so excited if I win today. If we win, because I don't love Jin. I want Skarner, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
This team does feel like they are leveling up. All we were talking about after this lock-in series was, wow,
what happened here?
Got slammed by Inspired and Blabber. That was absolutely not the case
there we go.
In these most recent series. We had a win against Lion. We had a 5-game series against C9. That
Charlie Livesey showing up to critique the draft. What do you think about taking Charlie? What do you think about taking Lee Sin instead of Skarner?
second lock-in. So FlyQuest definitely leveling up against those top-of-the-table teams. But
Natrum, we all missed ends. Everybody should go watch the... Wait a second. Everybody should go watch the Madrid reunion show. Hambach! Hambach! Are we going to get them both? Hambach, you got to live, Hambach! Let's go! So close!
But it's big plays coming out of the Sentinels bottom lane.
But that's still exactly what you want to do as the Jin Nautilus. You want to create action early. Not only do they get the 2 kills, they burn all 4 summoner spells from the bottom lane of FlyQuest. So we're going to be seeing more Hambach down.
Wait, only Hambach used his flash there. That was awesome.
This was being 2 kills for Masu. That was a hair's breadth away from Masu getting a double kill and it being a lot worse here. I love how Hambach plays this E flash. You get the cripple slow, ward hop, point blanks. There's no dodging.
Great hook by Huhi there. But then Hambach needed to back off and let Rahel get the kill. Or would Huhi have taken the hit?
When Masu gets one back by killing Hambach at the end.
Yeah, Masu was 1 auto away from a double kill there, and you can see Golden Glue. The Golden Glue reaction cams are undefeated.
Yeah, he's one way or another.
Golden Glue reacts almost as much as me.
Sometimes it's the Valley, brother.
Yeah,
like when we won the EWC qualifier, Golden Glue and Deos, the assistant coach, and I all had some Class Azul shots at 2 in the afternoon to celebrate. Everyone in chat, Tarek is here to bring support. Everyone in chat. Uh-oh, everybody's here. Can Rahel get to the fight in time? Oh no, Rahel's not in the fight. Rahel, what are we doing?
Hit with the upheaval there from Griffin, so he'll stay alive, but Sentinels gets punished.
We like to talk about junglers punishing the missing flashes from the AD carries. How about the AD carries punishing the missing flash from the junglers there? As
I didn't like that.
Was without his flash after that gank. They rotate up. 4 members of FlyQuest show up to defend the Raptors.
That was kind of rough, I gotta say it.
Griffin, people give him a lot of heat when he gets those deaths at the Raptors.
So the problem was Rahel is just stuck in the Dragon Pit, never makes it to the fight.
They have 4 people in their own jungle, whereas Rahel's not quite there and can't support the play. So it is a numbers advantage for FlyQuest. Cryogen and Griffin syncing up to help each other, going Raptors to Raptors, and then also punishing Hambach with the death.
And now Masu has 2 kills, so just like that, he is back in the lead here. And playing confidently, FlyQuest, do get killed off on that bot side, but Griffin,
all right, hang on.
He's about to hit 6, and that's when Skarner absolutely can look for some plays.
I do look forward to the level 6s on both the junglers. Obviously, the Impale, like you're talking about, big for playmaking, but Dragon's Rage just defines Lee Sin as a character, right? So both of these guys will have plenty of opportunities to get that going, especially with Quad now having his ulti unlocked here in the mid lane on the Twisted Fate, with so much action happening around the bottom side. All right. Chat, we confirmed this earlier this split.
George Geddes, thank you for the Prime sub. You're still celebrating the Arsenal Premier League victory.
Over the next closest champion. So
the Liava 625.
Target for your level 6 gang.
Oh, when it goes wrong, it goes really wrong.
I'm not quite ready to start taking the shots because I got a long day ahead of me.
But they have lost a bit of their edge with Masu getting that 2nd kill, and now with Quad being level 7.
Nate, thank you for the Prime sub. Every 10 subs, we give away a jersey to both Twitch and YouTube.
Another wave going to get shoved into the turret now already, though. We've been focusing on the bot lane, rightfully so. That's where everything's been happening. But up here in the top side, everything is standard.
Up here in the top side, the gold is tied, the CS is tied. Why? You don't need to show the top lane. Sean Papix, you're a PSG enjoyer or just Arsenal hate watch?
All of your abilities are AoE damage, so your wave clear is really good. You're able to deny the ability to push in for a lot of these champions.
Flick you, it's pretty straightforward.
Huhi going for the flash dredge line.
Nice. Kaboom!
They're gonna find it. Cryogen does not have the flash ready to go. His heal was back off.
Okay, let's get Hambach online. And and what does that mean? First dragon to SEN.
His ward. He actually just went in, dropped that ward, and then Cryogen was on a.
So, chat, we have a best of 5.
And gets spotted on that ward.
Huhi was anticipating Masu backing up.
Doing things that Karma or Lulu wouldn't be able to do. It completely changes
So,
the dynamic of the game.
nice. First Drake. Let's go. So today we have this best of 5 elimination match, immediately followed by a best of 3 elimination match for Valorant at 5 o'clock, playing loud. The Lie of Us, I did not watch. Did Navi end up winning that match, or did Fnatic pull it out? Nighthead, this is League of Legends.
Yep, Sentinels making sure
Sentinels are in the lower bracket. It is a best of 5 elimination match.
That is probably just the passive gold earned from Twisted Fate, since it's built into the kit.
And so those of you who have never watched League of Legends, the game is fairly straightforward. The details are very complicated, but the basics of the game are there are 3 lanes. I have OKC winning tonight. I have no idea, but so there are 3 lanes. Each lane has 3 rows of towers. You got to blow up the towers, get to the other team's base, blow up the other team's base. Fernando, I appreciate the optimism.
Yeah, it is really interesting, right? Because there is also
each Drake has permanent value. So I'd say if you're down 600 gold, but you have a Drake advantage, then it's basically an even game.
All of these support items even faster.
But the key is
he's going to be going for any pure tank items. It is going to be just
for us. The Ornn that Impact is playing is kind of irrelevant. That he's behind 300 gold. So we're behind 300 gold. It's all in the top lane. So I would say, given that we have the dragon, I'd say we are barely ahead, like 52-48. But Charlie can fact check me on that. I'd say we are barely ahead. But it's a very even game right now.
Towards the bottom lane, as those 3 grubs that I was mentioning were collected by Griffin while we were talking about the first itemization. Hambach up here in the top lane now, baiting to try to turn things around onto Gakkos here.
Oh, wait a second, wait a second.
Sonic wave into the resonating strike.
Oh, Quad's here.
Arrives, though, using the
Forced Quad, he uses ult. All right.
Another Sonic wave, but not going to hit this one.
I like it.
Honestly, not a whole lot of damage done to Gakkos there, and he doesn't even have to flash.
No, doesn't have to flash. They do spend the first TF ult, which is a pretty long cooldown. And you think, hey, maybe they can actually threaten Lee Sin with gold card hits, and then you look at the TF's items, and he's on Swifty Boots and a Catalyst. So he's just not going to do any damage.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Do we have him? Can we kill him here? Can we kill him here? Can we kill him here? Yes, we can. And now Darkwings will so on each turret there are 4 plates. So where those little dashes are, these dashes, each dash you get gives you gold. So between the kill and then the plate, that gets us now ahead or tied in gold.
I feel like it's a character that allows players to really have so much skill expression.
Now we got Hambach and Darkwing both ahead. Doesn't really matter that Impact's slightly behind. Okay, wait. Can we actually kill Masu here?
That deadly flourish combo, who he is going to lose about half of his own HP here. And Rahel,
look out, Rahel! Griffin is here. We have no vision. Do we know he's here? Oh no. No, we're leaving Rahel in a 1v3. Look out, Rahel! Oh no. That was so rough.
Rahel isn't going anywhere. He tries to get a kill in
whoa! Rahel almost got a departing shot into Masu.
He had about 10 health, and the cannon got smote there. I think it might have actually killed him. That was crazy close. That 4-shot in the Q doing a ton of damage.
Can Hambach 1v1 him?
And they get the cleanse off Rahel, which is, I mean, Cleanse has got to be the most wasted summoner in all of League of Legends. Like, ADCs are just so used to just
all right, Thalevia, when you wake up in the morning, you can watch the end of the SEN Loud match. Tootin' Brown, that is how I feel too. And I really miss Skarner, but we fight on.
Even in little things like giving your Ezreal a kill, as Griffin flies back into 3 people, so these teams are constantly just trying to push each other around in bot lane or in the jungle.
Yeah, this is as even as it gets. This next Drake is going to really matter. So there's a Drake fight coming here in the next 30 seconds. Because if we can snowball the Drakes, that will really matter. Hambach versus Griffin.
15-3,
4-1.
is pretty crazy. It makes sense why FlyQuest would want to deny this.
Nishant Patel, welcome to the stream.
To see him bring it out so much this split, really looking.
Okay, here we go. We're set up for the fight
they
here.
did ban out both the Bard and the Caitlyn, and now you've taken away the
Are we gonna get the Ornn down here?
They can just maintain those.
Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Get here, Rahel. Come on, Rahel, get here. Come on, Rahel. Oh, wait a second. Yes. Come on, one more, one more. Oh, no. Okay, wait. Wait a second. Can we actually kill him? Can we kill him? Can we kill him? Okay, even if we can't kill him, I think that means we have Drake.
Scrappy one here in mid lane.
Somehow, just the supports end up falling in that mid lane scrap, but it looks like Sentinels is.
But they lost more health than us, so it was almost like getting the kill there. Because their 2 players were so low, they had to base because we would have killed them. So they're leaving, and we got to just scoop up our second Drake. Rapier, everyone's here for the doubleheader. We go strong all day.
Their comp is basically just CC someone, gold card front line. You can see Humbok goes in, gets hit by the gold card.
How Humbok doesn't die is amazing.
Go pretty heavily towards FlyQuest, but then as they're lining up to block the Jin
oh, it's not 6 straight hours.
Takes out Cryo and
maybe 7, 8. Let's go. Sleeping Snipes, welcome to the stream.
Either, so he has to play completely on the edge right there. Huge play.
The FlyQuest streamer box. Here we go. Back to the Golden Glue cam.
Golden Glue remains with the best feet in the house back there in the coach's room. I'm sure these types of close fights with everybody getting down.
If Sen wins, Rob celebrates by drinking. If Sen loses, Rob goes for good luck by drinking.
I mean, he's a competitor through and through.
Colin Nayak, welcome to the stream.
As a pro and then now coaching, you can see he is.
I have no rank at this fight.
When is that next fight going to happen? Because we've only got 20 seconds until the Rift Herald.
So yeah, the 3 things that kill does for you are, first of all, they're not on the Rift, so they're not getting gold or experience. And then you get a bonus for killing them.
They were hoping the quad was a little bit faster on that
as
wave,
well.
But now they want to really control this mid wave.
Yeah. I feel like they kind of gave it away with the hit on the vision plant. Maybe FlyQuest would have assumed it anyway. But as soon as he hit the vision plant, a bunch of blue question mark pings went over in that area, and then Quad just waited back in the middle of the lane, and then they throw the Ezreal ult to actually scout.
Lolo is, that's our dream.
We're fully on it. And not going to take any risks there.
To be fair, Cadril did watch the Cloud9 FlyQuest match last week, and he wasn't 8 watching.
So double support items here.
He was just pure
they don't have
watching.
A traditional kind of like Knight's Vow carrier. I see that more as the true hyper carries. If you have like a Cassia.
Cal Nayak, welcome to the set. Because here's the thing, our team plays a fun version of League of Legends. Even if we're losing, we're fun to watch. We like to scrap. We go for hero plays, so it's a fun watch.
Already being built. Also the upgraded Merc treads on Darkwings with so much magic damage and CC needing to be chained for the FlyQuest.
So they're ahead by 500 gold, but all that gold lead is kind of on their top lane. But we have 2 Drakes, so again, we have a tiny advantage. I promised Tarek if this team makes Worlds that we would launch a CS team. So we'll see how it goes. Deck speed, I would say kind of easier. Like for better or worse, you can almost always you can kind of see where everybody is at. There are a handful of more objectives in League versus Valorant. So that creature right there is called the Rift Herald. It will take half of a turret's health when you let it go in lane. Okay, get here, Impact. Land that. Kill Griffin. Oh.
Very low on HP. Darkwing's also barely getting away. Sentinels, they leave, but they get the worst of the trade, and FlyQuest takes the objective. Call that one a fly win.
Yeah, Masu and Kraujin got to poke a lot, and there wasn't a clean engage that Sentinels was able to create. You can also see who he.
So Kalniak, if we beat Loud today, we play tomorrow night at 5 o'clock in a best of 5. But we have to beat Loud today. Today's an elimination match.
means you're not going to last very long.
Yeah, absolutely. But still does survive for now.
Still within 1,000 gold, and we have 2 Drakes in them.
Watching Masu, his timing on these shifts, he has buffered every single hook we've seen on screen the entire game. So he has been on point with that. And as long as you do not get hit by the hook immediately when it comes back up, because of course when you hit someone,
Blood, sand.
Down on the Nautilus.
Don't ever say it's an easy win. It's never an easy win.
Very, very well. But it is scary because we've watched him shift that 10 times in a row. You don't shift it one time, you die.
Sparks,
right?
welcome
so
to the stream.
The time people remember.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no cleanse, no Mikhail's yet on the Karma. He's just completely trusting his timing this entire game.
I will say, you know, Rahel is kind of the build that everyone hates on Jhin, which is Ghost Blade into Rapid Fire. But that being said, you know, it is not the tankiest front line. It is just Griffin that he has to deal with. But you know, if you can't get past Griffin,
will Tarek be the one picking the players?
You also need range, like the Ezreal TF.
Tarek will be part of the
keep you at that pole length, so
the leadership team. He'll be part of the brain trust.
What R is for. You open up the curtains, you shoot it from
for the range.
a mile away. Yeah, that's the range. It's a firing range. You get 4 shots.
Well, Quad is going to be working in towards the Lich Bane.
Okay, here we go. Third Drake. It's going to be a Cloud Soul. The Cloud Soul gives you extra speed in the game, and your ultimates come back up faster, so you have a lesser cooldown on your ults. Okay, they're taking the, we're going for the dive right here to try and get a kill right before this dragon spawns. Do we have it? Do we have it? Yes, we do. Are we out? Are we out? Yes, we are. Okay. Oh, nice hook, Huhi. Nice hook. Nice hook. Nice hook. Nice hook. He's dead for 30 seconds. No, wait, Darkwing's lives. Darkwing lived. Darkwing's still alive. Wait a second. Okay, where is Orin? Okay, they're actually going to get the Drake after all that because then we had to base. We got the first pick, but then they did a lot of damage in the aftermath.
I think it's a pretty interesting trade, not necessarily a clear win one way or the other, because stopping Soul Point is very important to FlyQuest.
Because we're also getting first turret at the same time. Oh, no, they got first turret. Okay, we're also getting a turret, so we killed Masu. We got a turret for impact.
Sentinels, you know, going to be happy that they got the kill, but I do think it was critical for FlyQuest to
so the gold is dead even. It's 2 Drakes to 1. We got ourselves a match here, people.
And the timing, you know, even in a 4v5, they knew some tools had been spent to kill off.
And the good news is the Rise is doing well. Rahel's going to get this turret also. So you know what?
Darkwings is not playing TP. Yes, he has a Realm Warp, but
for better or worse, even if they got the Drake, we got 2 turrets. Are we going to get another kill out of it? Yes, we are. Oh, no, they're all here. Uh-oh. But we got his flash. Okay. We got his flash. And we got a second turret, but they got one too, so...
Jhin was in range to apply some additional CC, and now it's Cryo.
Yeah, this is more of a problem as now...
Come on, get here, get here! Oh. But he did have to flash.
Meanwhile, Sentinels bringing in even more backup, dropping wards in the FlyQuest.
So we have 4 flashes, they have 3. That's the most important thing in the game to keep track of.
Flashes burn from support jungle, but
because a flash can basically keep you from dying at least once.
While the fight in the jungle was happening,
we're now ahead in gold. It is so even this game. This is wild.
In the last 3 minutes.
And even though the gold in this game has been close, this entire 20-minute stint, biggest gold lead for one team has been about 1,000. The scoreboard has told a very similar story the entire time, which is Masu and Gakos are the gold leads for the FlyQuest.
Barely.
Side, while the other 3 roles
Come on.
Slightly in the favor of
this is all even. 200 gold is not a gold lead. Come on.
Talking about needing to be a hyper carry earlier, alongside Gakos and his
Abythion, we are not winning. It is as dead even as it could be. So the score in the middle are the kill count, which is kind of an indicator, but it's not a big deal.
How ahead rises because TF has got 900 gold from his passive, and he's still
it's the promo square they want.
350 gold, right? And TF is balanced around having more gold.
I moved
that
me.
Is part
now
of the
we got
champion's
that.
design. So when Rise here already has an ornament, is quickly going to be on 3 items, and is up the equivalent of basically 1,200 gold plus now an ornament on top, I think this Rise is ridiculously strong.
Yeah. Nice.
And could be a real problem here.
There we go.
And also, Rumble is kind of printing fake gold as well with his first strike.
Rumble printing fake gold.
Overall gold
Got
says,
a lot of counterfeiters here on FlyQuest.
yeah, even gold. I don't know. I don't know if it is. Ornaments don't count.
All right.
Okay.
Stephanoy T-Liv. I moved everything up a notch so you can see the whole mini-map.
It actually does pretty good damage later on in the game because it is a percentage damage.
Good comms in chat.
Different than the TF gold, but definitely the Gold League can lie to you a bit.
SEN was the 5th seed in Americas. FlyQuest was the 4th seed. We beat them head-to-head, but we threw the first match of the split against DSG.
7 years in collegiate, Tier 3 and Tier 2, even had a stint in 2023 and 2024 where he was playing collegiate at the same time as playing Tier 2.
That's wild.
Constantly showed up in NA in-houses and spammed solo queue, but once he got that LCS chance, he hasn't really let it down. Goes from DSG to Sentinels.
So the 2 players who are the win conditions are Hambach and Rahel. They're the ones who get all the kills.
In mid lane, and Darkwings is holding his own, and I think has been a pleasant surprise here for a lot of people on Sentinels. I think he is part of the reason.
Mild motion, you're saying we scale better? Plus we have 2 dragons to 1.
I mean, my first introduction to him as a player was back during
so slightly ahead, but
COVID era. He competed in one of the Red Bull 1v1 tournaments that I casted, and he ended up winning the entire thing.
And Orn now can start to give upgrades to his teammates, so you get that benefit as well.
All those years like you're talking about.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second,
Darkwings.
No, Darkwings. You can't die here, Darkwings. No. Yes.
And
nice.
Griffin arrives, he doesn't quite have the distance, and Darkwings escapes the collapse.
Is able to get out.
That would have been kind of a disaster to die there because you're right. The Baron is now spawned. So if you kill the Baron,
flat percentage damage redirection, basically damage reduction, as well as the increase on the amount of healing you receive from the person who you have put the Knight's Vow on. These are very significant. Flat increases in numbers, like in percentages like this, matter a lot in League, especially when you're talking about late game when someone is pumping out a ton of damage. People think a lot about, oh yeah, you're keeping your carry safe. What I think people underestimate with Knight's Vow is how much it is keeping you safe when you have a 6-item AD carry and they are healing you for
20 seconds to the next dragon. The Baron gives you a buff for 3 minutes where all of your minions and cannons do more damage, so it really helps you knock down turrets and try and take the other team's base.
They pick team fighting comps and they stack Drakes. That's what they did in Lock-In when they made it into top
Here we
3.
go, 2 seconds, here we go.
All 5 players, they have a nice spread, and they're going to try and pick up this.
Here we go. Can we just kill Gakkos here? Can we actually just kill Gakkos here before the fight even starts? Let's go! Can we get 2? Can we get 2?
FlyQuest scrambling to try to get everybody else away as Sentinels.
Now, are they going to go try and take the Baron? How's their Baron damage? Can they go over and take Baron? Is Hambach just taking the dragon by himself? Yes, he is. So they don't really have the ability to take Baron because. Let's go!
I don't think Sentinels is going to do anything crazy like run up to Baron and start that. But it will get them to Soul Point, and they're happy playing this sort of slow game because they have guaranteed CC, they have hard engage, and they're just going to keep setting up.
Yeah, getting the Dragon Soul is definitely the most important thing, but you didn't want them to get a consolation Baron there.
Tools that they have, they don't need to make it.
Lumineth, we are now partnering with Blue Otters, so we've done a collab with them called Sen Otters, and we're going to be doing some merch, and we'll do some streams as if they keep going in the playoffs.
Against a team that has so much engage about not needing that much damage because they have plenty. I mean, that was pretty much a Jin W and a Rise combo onto Ornn applying the CC.
We're getting the Rise. Okay, it's Darkwing's time to shine. He's up 1,200 gold on the Rise. So
on top of that, he is ridiculously strong. And there are 4 ornaments done because this game has been slow and Impact has just been prioritizing XP. He's not overgrouping. He's just been kind of sitting and farming.
The top 2 teams in these playoffs go to MSI, the Mid-Season Invitational, which is the global event. And it will be in Seoul, Korea, I believe.
Additional power for these carries.
So we have to win 2 more matches. We have to win this one and 2 more to make it to MSI.
4 minutes, you've got to do it again, or you're giving away that Cloud Soul, which is only going to make things so much more difficult. FlyQuest does have this.
So we do now have a 1,200 gold lead, and we have 3 dragons to 1. So, and we have a better scaling comp. So we are basically, I'd say, 60-40 right now to win.
Who FlyQuest is even going to go for?
They're going after Huhi.
Oh, nice flash there, Impact. Uh-oh, Huhi, get out of there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Impact's kind of dead here. Hambach, do not try and save him.
positions with the Realm War behind enemy lines, but that's a big pick coming out for Fly.
And FlyQuest is going to stay aggressive. I think they go straight for Baron here and try and get another pick. They can fish with gold cards. They have the rapid fire cannon on quad. So even if they start this, I wouldn't be surprised if they peel for a fight.
Okay, but the big thing to note is no flash on Griffin, no Skarner ulti, no TF
Oh,
ulti. Equalizer.
they don't have their big ults. Look at who he's talking to everybody. Who he's like talking like me right now. Okay, wait a second.
Sentinels, FlyQuest regrouping. Baron still at about 2/3 HP. Griffin staying on it as the fourth shot flies out. Cryogen,
Interesting decision by them to stay here. We should be able to get a kill here. Come on, farm one. Come on, who he hooks him. Okay, he just ran his head. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, we've done a lot of damage here. We've done a lot of damage. Oh, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. How's Griffin still alive? Okay, wait. Impact's back just in time. Impact's here just in time. Who he just hooked the guy to his death. Oh, who he? I gotta say, my veteran just made a rookie mistake there, but hey.
It's a melee up here in the top side. River is Impact.
Wait, Impact 1v3ing! Let's go, Impact! Impact 1v3!
Finds the kill.
Impact Orn coming in at the end of this fight, knowing his
Let's go.
With the Rahel W. I think that just kind of calms the nerves of the game, though. Who he was spamming commands to his team before this fight.
So I'm going to say who he's hooked here was a little optimistic. He hooks a guy who then kills him.
They all fully turn on Darkwings, and Ombok thinks this is his moment, but as he flashes in, he gets gold carded and bursts down before he can do much of anything.
Right here. They were kind of, who he there hooks the guy to get killed. That didn't really work out. But then Impact says, I got you.
Just constantly avoiding the damage, and then this shift from Masu I think was just too early. You need to wait until the Oracle
nice
is
Impact showing up.
Look
Look at
the deadly burst is guaranteed, and they're able to get that kill.
Yeah, who he needed to wait like another beat till Impact could arrive. That was the mistake there. He hooked him, but then he had no one to do the damage. Thank you, Nishan Patel. We're just here having fun. It's just a fan stream. There's no insights about gameplay. Look at Rahel's damage.
And he's getting close to his IE now. He almost has the pickaxe, which would be that last component that he just needs to combine gold. So
thank you, X Young Chop.
Really powerful. People talk about Jhin as not doing a lot of damage, which is
yeah, that was big. We delayed Baron, but they did get the bounty off of Darkwing, so they evened up the gold. That was the only downside of that whole interaction.
Really hurting if he can land those shots. And you know what I was going to talk about.
Well, League of Legends is more of like a slow build to a big finish, where Valorant is kind of every round is chaotic.
Everyone else, who do you Skarner all, right? The Ryze is really tanky, the Lee is really tanky. You basically have to full send it on someone and just hope you can burst them down.
And they don't have the inside track onto this Cloud Soul, so Griffin's
here we go, 15 seconds.
In there to get it, but Quad will probably need to burn a CF out just to get the river.
Look at Gakkos though, looking for the angle here on the equalizer. If
they do their ultimate on their mid laner,
not going to hit the sonic wave.
Gives them vision for some amount of time. Someone will have to tell me how long. Yes, you are getting a SEN Valorant stream later since there is no official stream. 5 o'clock SEN versus Loud. Okay, so that yellow eye above our heads, they can see us. Wait, Impact, you hit the wrong guy. I feel like Impact actually hit the wrong guy with his knockup. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. No, we just leashed the dragon for them. Are we going to be able to survive here? Nice. Okay. All right. At least we were able to. Okay, but now.
The TF and the Rumble coming at the same time to really just pincer all of Sentinels.
Oosh, them getting Rahel there was tough.
Back this Baron 45 dare Sentinels to try and stop them.
That feels like the moment where a close game could quickly explode into something that's no longer close at all.
All right, Humbug's got his health back, so here we go. Lee Sin is a good champion to try and jump in here and stop the dragon. He's just coming. Here we go. Wait, they came off of it, but we got to not all die. Darkwings, you have to not all die. Oh, we almost killed Quid. Ah! How much time till Rahel's back? Oh, Rahel's back. Now Darkwings is dead for a minute, but Rahel's back.
They're just playing this so decisively.
Damn, we're now 3K goal behind after all that.
You know, they are low on engage, but they full send it. They're just charging in after anyone.
The problem on that fight is I think Impact should have hit his knock up the other way because he hit it to where we had no one who could follow up. So I think here. Oh, What did I just do, Alex? Alex, help me, Alex. Wow, that was rough. What just happened? Where do I go?
All right, LCS.
Rahel to run, and they just
I was trying to show what went wrong on that whole thing, but
Sentinels into this Baron with Darkwing still dead.
my bad. It was just a replay. Wait, now it's stopped playing altogether. All right, we're back.
I don't know if doing a whole lot with this. Quad
They got the
here for that gold card on the hot
damn. Now it's just GG. They got Baron. They stopped our soul.
They are just throwing everything at Sentinels. And
So what I was trying to say when I ruined the stream was, when Impact used his ult around the dragon fight, he pushed his knock-up away from where his teammates were. That's what I felt like needed to happen.
For some reason, made the call. We can't actually fight. We can't contest. So Impact is split pushing on Ornn, and then TPs after you've already lost the Baron. I feel like had he been there, he might have been able to create some space for Hambach, you know, walk in, get some vision for him to try to look for a steal. But FlyQuest punished heavily there. They collapse in.
That whole sequence kind of went bad for us.
They take him out, they secure the Baron, and then Quad escapes with his teleport, trading for the teleport and the Realm Warp.
Tootin' G Brown won. I know, I'm not a big Jhin fan. Charlie tries to tell me Jhin is good. I would have rather had Skarner, which we've never lost, and now they got to play Skarner, so that's hard to accept. So we'll see what happens.
FlyQuest has really clutched up in the last 4 minutes. This game was incredibly even, maybe even behind for them, but now Masu has this Ezreal power. And
the good news is there's 2 minutes until the Dragon Soul. And they still need 2 more dragons to get the soul, so we just need to kind of stabilize here. Because all their lead is in their rumble, so we still do have hope. We have a dream. If we can get the Cloud Soul, we will then quickly be back in the lead. But we are going to have to win one fight at a disadvantage, no question.
Bottom lane inhibitor now exposed. Quad again, going to have the wave shoved up in mid. That one's not going to drop quite yet. FlyQuest continue to push bottom side. Impact stepping up. Not a whole lot to be gained.
Wait a second. Come on!
Over the wall from Impact. Griffin stays alive.
Ooh.
Between last week and this week, the LCS playoffs are showing the value of Protoplasm.
Wait a second. Wait a second. What have we done here? What have we done here? Wait, what have we done here? We made this happen. Is he dead? Yes. Okay, wait a second. We gotta survive. We can't have anyone die here. Get to the base. Get to the base. No.
With their game-winning push, yet again, they don't back down.
We started that engagement and then we all died. Oh, so close. I really have to question why we didn't take Skarner, but Charlie could try to answer why we let them have Skarner when we've never lost with Skarner.
Fearless in that one. What an impressive game. Playing a comp like this, it looked like Sentinels should be favored in the team fights, but FlyQuest would find an angle, full send with total confidence, find individual outplays, and they looked so good in this first game.
So creative and so much confidence.
Well, at least here's the good news. So the format is called Fearless, and you can't play the same champion twice. You know what that means? We won't play Jhin again. Go watch somebody else's stream if you're not having fun in the Sentinel stream like everybody else is.
Full vision, they're the ones with control of the dragon area where this fight is going to take place. But FlyQuest, they've got a twisted fate and they've got mid push first. So that's key in setting up for the objectives. They get their mid push first and then they're going to try and come in.
Okay, here's this fight.
From their vision. They've got the twisted fate. They know.
Here's the fight.
Sentinels, they've got a very beefy team.
Rahel's in the front line, which I also don't understand.
Right now. But from FlyQuest vision, boom, they pop the quad ult.
So now watch Impact's ult here.
Quad from here, and let me pause it real quick because the way that they attack the carries here, which is Rahel as well as Darkwing's up on this other side, is so clean from them. You've got Quad that goes in straight here. They're trying to put the Rumble Equalizer over Rahel already, and then keep your eyes on Griffin with this Skarner. Right here, let's zoom back in, just the tip. Here, I'll rewind real quick here. just the edge here of his Skarner ultimate as they go in, and they're going to be able to clip him just on the extra side. He gets rooted up and then able to get just against
See, now
the
Impact
wall there.
hit his,
They get the kill.
Impact needed to hit his knock-up at Griffin. That would have been the key there. If he had hit Griffin with his knock-up, yes, Izal8888. Yes, I do read the YouTube chat.
Sentinels are going to be able to go through and win after that one. So let's take a look. There we go. Let's take a look at the beginning of the game.
This is the best of 5. We got a lot to go. We are nowhere near done. But yeah, not taking Skarner, I was traumatized by. Taking Jhin, I was more traumatized by.
So
but
I
hey.
have to look at the lead up for this one because the wards are so critical. And if we go to the vision, you can't see. You can see just this ward. You can't see Lee Sin coming over. But because they saw him on that ward, you get all these pings, and they're going to send up the full defenses because they know where this Lee Sin is going to go. So everybody's ready to collapse on this Raptor play. Every Griffin game, there's always so much invested on Raptors and fighting over Raptors. But Hanbok comes in for the steal, and they had the early anticipation from this extra ward where they saw Lee Sin coming. So then even though they don't have perfect vision of him here, everybody's heading up for the collapse. Griffin's like, yeah, I'll start the Raptors, I'll drag them back in, and then the pincer collapses. Karma tether into gold card, into Skarner stun against the wall, and then Masu can finish him off. So it was been really good planning from FlyQuest all along, even though this game was so close because Sentinels had done such a good job of stacking those dragons.
Also, credit to you, Kobe. You called
he stole the Skarner.
Pulling away the Skarner from Hanbok, even though I actually think Hanbok had a really, really nice Lee Sin game, too.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're pointing out positive FlyQuest plays because they won. However, this was a very back-and-forth game.
The fact
Raz,
that,
what you got?
I mean, you were talking about Masu a little bit. I know it's Ezreal damage. I
Jhin.
understand it. I get it. I recognize it. He had an amazing game. So
And you know what?
The great news is Rahel will not be playing Jhin again.
So Masu's player of the game.
What is his record on Jhin? Somebody look up what Rahel's record is on Jhin. Charlie, that's your homework assignment. Today, welcome to the stream. I want to know what Rahel's record is this year on Jhin. Sogs Frogs, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub. Every 10 subs, we give away free jerseys.
Just play slow, play slow.
Yeah, RTP.
I thought one time.
Oh, Hui. Yeah, see, if Hui had just waited one beat until Impact got here, then Impact could have got that kill. But instead, he just kind of leashed himself into his own death. Charlie, that is not true. Come on, you're telling me Rahel's was undefeated? Oh, 4-1 on Jhin. If you're telling me it's true, I'm going to believe you. But we've never lost on Skarner, and we decided to not play it. That's the brutal one.
Red Bull gives you
all right, everyone's telling me that he actually does play well on Jhin, even though I'm traumatized every time we play it.
Different. If this is different, I like different.
I'm going to respect the LCS advertisers and not run ads until their ads are over. Because then there's just a dead screen.
Let us enjoy it.
You guys need to lock in. Maybe this will help.
If the match goes to Game 5, before Game 5, they play that song, Silver Scrapes. That's my favorite sponsor slogan of all time. Don't feed your opponents, get fed by Uber Eats instead.
Hello? Whoa. Mama Gurgan 85 lives here?
AT&T powers the SEN office matches.
Went from gaming on her phone to ruthless online streaming slayer with no mercy for any living thing is your mom?
Hey guys.
Schoolwick Fisher, I'm just saying, Hanbok has never lost on Skarner. We do obviously know how to run. We know how to run that comp.
Level up your connection with AT&T Wireless and Home Internet, now available across the nation.
No, she's so nice in real life.
There's a best of 5. All right. I'll run some ads, grab myself a Red Bull, and be back.
Rosh mid. 5k. Rise is on our left. Rise is
No
on
hook Nautilus, no hook Nautilus. Looks good, looks good. I'm looking Jin.
Look Jin, look Jin.
Jin dead. Right is strong.
I have monster and 3 monsters.
Looking for Drake.
Yeah. Be careful, he can steal.
They want to leave. They don't want to.
I can speed you,
Rahel getting picked there. The battle lines failing and the Jin dying opens up the door for FlyQuest to take it.
Jungle is a role all about control. You're responsible for your team's vision, information, and, as I'm sure your solo queue teammates love to remind you, helping out lanes when they need it. Of all roles across League of Legends, Jungle demands not just your high-level knowledge of the game, but constantly asks you to make decision after decision to guide your team through the game to success. In professional play, a slower, more controlled jungle approach has often been the de facto playstyle, with pros wanting to mitigate risk as they look to steadily accrue advantages for later fights. That is not the case for South Korea's Humbok Yujit, a player who seeks to farm champions more than camps. An aggressive, gank-oriented jungler who came up through the talent systems in League of Legends' most successful region of South Korea. At the start of 2026, after a few years of grinding it out in the LCK system, Humbok was granted an opportunity to play in North America with the newest addition to the LCS, Sentinels. For a team that looked to make a splash in the LCS after signing the core of Disguise and veteran top laner Impact, Sentinels completed their roster by signing a player whose jungle pool includes things like Viego, Zed, and Skarner. A player with a singular mindset. If he's not ganking his lanes, he's doing it wrong. This is the story about how a young South Korean talent made his way to North America's highest echelon of play, and the style that bucked conventional wisdom for chaos and creativity.
All right, we locked back in. Sentinels Valorant plays Loud at 5 o'clock tonight.
Welcome back, everybody,
an elimination
to the
match.
LCS Spring Playoffs on our road to
This is a best of 5. Loser is out. Winner plays the winner of the next match, which is Liquid Shopify. The winner plays the winner, whoever wins that match next week. And Sentinels Valorant plays Loud tonight at 5 in a best of 3. If we win tonight, we'd play the winner of NRG Lev tomorrow in a best of 5. But first, we got to get through Loud, who did knock off NRG on Wednesday. Sogs Frogs, Gajun, thank you for the subs. Every 10 subs, we give away a jersey. I'm still traumatized that we didn't play Skarner. Charlie's going to have to explain to me not playing our champ that we never lose with. But hey, sometimes you just got to go with the momentum. See, I'm like an analytics guy, but 20% of the time, I think you just got to go with the vibes and the momentum.
Skarner already taken away and beaten Sentinels with. They have
I am Dizzing. We came in 3rd in the first tournament of the year, and this is we won the EWC qualifier, and we came in 5th in the regular season in this stage. So we're in the 2nd tier behind Cloud9, Lion, and Liquid, nipping at their heels.
So we've got the Jarvan, the Varus, the Nocturne banned out by Sentinels, Caitlyn and Anivia banned out by FlyQuest. The Bard would be the expectation here, since Sentinels have the first pick. It seems like
in Valorant terms, let's see. If you look at the last, who was the team that was the last team eliminated? 100 Thieves, MIBR.
Would be Ash. Like, so one thing that I've noticed in the last couple weeks is the bot lane pairs have been more disrupted than ever.
Our team is the veteran team. Both Impact and Huhi have been professionals for like combined 20+ years. Impact won a world championship with T1 as a teammate of Faker in 2013, I think. Someone can fact check me on that. So Impact has been a professional player forever.
I think it might just be doing Lucian Melio, because I know some people have been playing Blitz as
All right, so here we go. We've opted into this is the mid lane champions. Orianna and Cassiopeia aren't they the 2 most OP mid laners in the game right now?
You know, Seraphine, Emilio, Lulu. I am pretty surprised to see that banned out though, and I'm also surprised if Bard is not going to get grabbed up here while it is up and available. And so it is going to be Lucian Melio, as I was saying.
Yeah.
So that's probably the angle that they're going for. And now the question is, does Huhi go towards his Bard? Generally,
schoolwork. I think both teams just kind of accepted a Orianna Cassiopeia smackdown.
Or without, you know, an Ezreal, which is another good pairing, but was already played. So I'm going to be interested to see
Zyler X, this is League of Legends. Valorant starts at 5 o'clock. We will roll right into the Valorant stream. Unless we lose here in 3, and then I'll just be drinking and show back up at 5, having consumed a bottle of Patron. Well, Orianna's kind of perma-banned, so you don't really get a good read on Orianna because she's almost never allowed to be played. I am Dizzing. I said if we make Worlds. Gajun, welcome to the league match. Yes, George, the Valorant team is here. They have a match at 5 o'clock. They're doing some. I walked by to the kitchen, and they are in the Ewok's office studying game film.
Monstrously strong in the late game, but that being said, if you're positioned well on Melio,
all right, Ashe, Seraphine, Lucian. These 2 drafts right now are just absolutely the current meta. But as Seraphine can really pop off as well.
All of the biggest Seraphine plays are Seraphine firing an encore through 3 or 4 players on the enemy team, usually using one of her own teammates to set that up. But like you say, if Melio is in range of everybody, okay, cool, you pressed R, I press R, let's just reset, and now you don't have your big butt.
Really interesting. FlyQuest, I did feel like Sentinels kind of had the edge in the game 1 draft. FlyQuest then outplayed and found some clutch angles towards the end once Masu had his items on Ezreal, and now just massive, honestly kind of massive skill on both sides. But
Valorant's in 3 hours.
Phase-wise, FlyQuest could have a slight advantage in mid and bot lane so far.
Shyvana ban. There's one you don't see super often, but this is a pick that we've seen come up a couple of times since the rework. I feel like Griffin would absolutely be the type of player to not be afraid to slam that one in here, so Sentinel's going to go ahead and respect that. While FlyQuest also target the jungle, but much more standard stuff here, the Vi being their 4th ban, as we wait to see if it's going to be only jungle targeting coming out from both teams. There's not really any flexibility in what we've seen here in the draft.
Norris Nix, thanks for the support.
Duos. We know that it's mid laners. Xin Zhao going to be the last ban here for Fly.
The one wrinkle I will say is that a lot of top laners are playing Cassio top these days.
Okay.
So I don't know that we're going to actually see it. In competitive, it's basically been exclusively mid lane. But that is the one kind of wrinkle that there is always a possibility. Given that it's quad, I don't really.
All right, chat.
But Gakkos,
I think it's time. I think it's time. Good luck shot.
I'm just kind of opening the door.
It's time for a good luck shot. It's 2 o'clock.
We'll leave the door cracked open.
You know what? It's 5 o'clock in New York.
Yeah, that's okay. So it's a lovely day out here in Santa Monica.
All right, here we go. For good luck, here we go. Sen City, it's time.
Here for Sentinels.
Just 4 jungle bans.
Yeah, no problem.
5 if you include the I mean 6 actually if you include the first phase. So we're going deep into these jungle pools. Usually you'd think that would favor Griffin. Got some quirky stuff.
He's got 2 different dogs he can play.
True.
All right, Jace locked in.
Yeah, I mean, there's still like Mundo, there's still Pantheon's up and available, Wukong's up and available.
Mudkip, thank you for the prime.
Things like Trundle, Sejuani. There's tons and tons of picks. I do think that
Dark Wings is from the U.S. I think maybe his parents are Chinese. So the comms are mostly in English. I think sometimes if Dark Wings is dead and it's chaotic, they'll comm in Korean, but mostly it's in English.
It becomes very hard for Jace to really push the tempo.
All right, here we go. Is he going to take his pocket pick here?
Yeah. Cyan. Some players are going back toward that.
Or is he going to go Mundo? What do we think here?
You can kind of just do E poke plus Comet and actually try to win the lane.
Jungle Shen's actually not.
What was the rule, George, that I missed? Take a shot for every minion killed? That's not a thing, Dana. Come on. Dana, I'm AO. There's a minion killed. Shen jungle.
Clear as the if Vi presses R, Shen presses R, but I feel like he can still make it work. And I like how you left the door cracked open, because I could see a last-second swap with the Cassio Jace, but based off of what Gakos likes to play in Jace and Quad liking to play Cassio, I think they'll keep it the same.
Yeah, the pilot's determinate in this one, but I can see the flexibility being a possibility here. I also do
Baby Bay. Baby Bay is a Valorant enjoyer. He'll show up at 5, along with Durka.
You just completely shut that down. All of a sudden, she's got no cooldowns in the middle of the team. The dog is going to a farm upstate, boys. Like, it's not going to be pretty.
I do agree. The one thing I will say, though, is as a Shen player, it always feels so nice to have someone who is going to be a diver that you can Shen ult aggressively on, right? Really, there's only options for defensive Shen ults here, unless you're going to try to push in and Shen ult onto the Jace, who's then going to be diving impact, something like that.
Yeah.
But there is no Shen delivery system.
Mudkip, I said if we make Worlds.
Flash in the middle of the enemy team and CC someone up.
Which is the League of Legends World Championship.
Masu and Grakos are both willing to flash in at any moment.
Frontline Lucian.
I can imagine the Lucian delivery system later on in some of these fights. We'll have to wait and see.
I can also imagine.
All right, here we go.
Instantly killed if he does that.
We gotta.
But it is a play that you can do. It is a League of Legends play.
You can click your
We gotta get off to a good start here.
You can do it. But I mean, the problem with Shen defensive ults, if you're kind of wondering why I say that, against a champion like Vi, it's kind of a one.
Every time there's an early pause like this, because somebody screwed up their settings for their champion.
Nefiri R's in, you press R, Nefiri presses W, hops over a wall, and then you're.
Yeah, there are no champs points.
And, that is always
there is no equivalent of champions points in League of Legends. It is all just how you perform in the summer split.
Low commitment engage. Things like Ashel, things like Seraphine ult. You press those like.
But Goda, there's a tech pause. Perfect time to run to the freezer and put some Goda rolls. Get yourself a snack.
Something that falls into the category of the early ultis, things like Karthus, things like Nocturne, that whenever I see you on this pick, that first ulti has to be effective.
Griffin headset bug.
Much of your presence and your tempo if it's a nothing burger, like you said.
All right, trading out his headset.
He thinks his mic wasn't working as well, so that's why they're changing the headsets. And hopefully, just the swap of headsets will fix that, no problem. Also worth mentioning, I talked about Skarner, being able to do the support item build. Griffin's going to do the same thing here. It's probably going to be the exact same build. I do think that.
By the way, Llama Dragon, given that we only have 2 champs points, if our Valorant team makes champs, I may have to go for the same commitment.
Engaged support champions aren't the only champions.
Who's taking Game 7? I think OKC. They're the vets. I think they will get it done.
I do really feel like.
So I'm definitely rooting for OKC. Oh, all right, Tarek, you ready to join? All right, I'm here now.
I am vindicated, Isaac. This is for 10 years ago when Ezreal ruined every jungle item in the game and junglers had to get nerfed over and over because of Ezreal. Well, now Ezreal's first items, guess who those belong to?
Just took your first shot right there?
I did just take my first shot.
All right, we're going to have to keep track of the shots. Shot number 1 at 2 p.m.
Somebody told me the highlights of the last match, the one you weren't at.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, I think you took 8 shots.
I might have to join you today. I'm not going to lie.
Baby Bay was in the chat with Durka. Oh, let's see what. Wait. Let's see what.
Through the level 1, see if anything develops. Talk to me.
He said, "Oh no," it made me nervous.
About this draft and how you kind of want it to play out early.
I think this game, we kind of have a really just standard team fight comp. We've got a tank top, we've got Ashe, Seraphine, Orianna, and Engage. So I think both games, I feel like they're trying to run a little bit like higher execution comps, where they had like the S Karma, and we're kind of just playing more of the Engage, I would say. So It should be interesting to see how this one goes out. I think this game should be a bit more like, oh, we're fighting. We're fighting.
We're fighting immediately. Look out, Rahel! No, Rahel! No, you gotta flash! No, he's not gonna flash!
Oh God.
That's not great.
He held his.
That's not great.
It's not great.
But that's gonna be
at least
a little bit of the farm, right?
But at least he didn't flash. If he'd also flashed, it would have been a disaster.
I feel like Sentinels overall does go for these more like straight up team fighting compositions. What did you say to the guys going into?
We had the last game, right, Rob? I was in and out. But...
Okay, so the last game, we had 2 Drakes to none, and we then had one, and we were like slightly ahead in gold. We just had one team fight where they just got a better angle on the fight and won the fight.
The top one in jungle?
It was the one right in front of Drake, and then it led to the fight in the jungle. But it was the one right in front of Drake that kind of started them. But it was as dead even as it could have been until that one fight.
And then I noticed that you said it, but they took our Skarner.
They took our Skarner, which I was dumbfounded by. You know, it's one of those things where you're like, wait
a minute.
We've never lost with this champion. Why are we letting them play it? Hugh Houston, welcome to the stream. Like, I think Hambach is like 7-0 on it, and we're like, nah, no, we don't need that.
I wonder if he was intending on picking it, but he didn't get to. I'm not sure.
No. We first picked Lee Sin. Like, we just flat out took another champion.
Yeah.
So, the good news is that their team is young, and they do tend to overheat. So that's the good news. Is FlyQuest is definitely the team that can overheat. All right, we already have a fight in the river over the Scuttle Crab. No, damn it.
Yeah, that is really nice. Oh, Rahel.
Rahel's just dead. He stole the, now we're both going to die because Griffin's here and Ruhuhi's dead. This game's already over. What the hell?
God. All right, maybe I should duck my head. I think I've only been here for a total of 2 minutes.
Yeah, Huhi would have been dead too, except for
oh God.
He had no taunt. He had already used
they didn't kill Huhi there. Okay, we have a little bit more hope. I thought it was completely over. But
into the Lucian Melio and
we were
on a more positive note. Our Valorant team turned it around the other day
against
Crew.
That
was scary. I was keeping an eye on it. Map one did not go well.
By the way, we lost 13-5. We were behind 2-8. At which point I took 3 shots.
Oh my God.
And then we won like 8 rounds in a row. Although we had one round that was an equal tilter, which is we had 3 people alive.
I saw the clip.
And allowed them to defuse.
Wait, you're talking about the last 1v3?
No. There was one where we had 3 people alive. And they just walked in and defused the
like snuck the spike?
Yeah. Kind of. No, I think we thought we had the utility to stop them from defusing and whiffed. So that was kind of a tilter, but they rallied back, and then we did kind of roll pretty easily. Did Rahel just die again? We did like roll pretty easily through game 3, and now, wow, Hambach got here just in time to save Rahel. I mean, to save Darkwings.
They're rolling right now.
So, but yeah, so we play Loud in a best-of-3, lose route. Win, we play the winner of the NRG Leviathan tomorrow in a best-of-5.
And that's the spot to go, yeah.
So, See, now the one thing that we were a little bit ambitious about is we opted into the Orianna Cassiopeia. Like right now, the mid laner is Cassio.
Mm-hmm.
And we somehow opted into taking Orianna versus Cassio. Like, we decided that was the better way to go versus just taking Cassio or banning Cassio.
Is Cassio OP?
Cassio is OP.
I know why you're anxious. It's playoffs. You've never been here before. But don't worry. The big G's, Vasu and Quad, bro, we have been here before. We played against the greatest in the world. So when you're nervous, just look to your right and see the big G's on your team. And you don't have to feel nervous.
Wow, this game is off to now. Hopefully, we can just kind of stabilize here. If you're only down 1,000, you let them take 1 Drake, and then you kind of regroup.
What was it, Rob?
I said this definitely was a horrible start, but if we can just kind of stabilize here and not let the lead snowball. But yeah, Rahel already being down 1,000 gold to Lucian, that's kind of a problem. But
yeah.
But Seraphine and Ash do scale well. Jerry is alive. Jerry's showing up at 11. That Ash Seraphine does scale well, so that's the dream. That's the dream, Tarek. If you want to have a dream, that's the dream. But we got to not just get run over and lose it 20 minutes, because that is definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
They definitely have a team comp that is early game snowball team comp, because they have Jace top, Cassio mid, and Lucian bot. Those are the 3 champs that just want to get ahead in snowball, so we do have to kind of slow things down here.
They're more early game.
Yeah, they're definitely. They have more early game and the ability to just take over the game. So we are at risk of this game just getting away from us. Arjona, thank you for the stream, for the sub. We get 10 subs. We give away a jersey on Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, they're so aggressive. That's a lot of damage.
Man, we are on the back foot. This is where you wish you had a timeout in League of Legends. This is where you'd like to have a timeout to call.
Yeah.
So we need something to go well for us here, that we could get a kill maybe on quad. Could we get a kill maybe on quad? Could we get a kill maybe on quad? No. Because, see, the problem is his ult, right? The Shen. We kind of forgot they have a Shen on their team.
Oh my God, I just saw that too. What a damn.
Right? When the other team has a Shen and you have
Shen
low
is
health.
annoying.
But also,
yeah.
right, you can't chase if you have low health, because then the Shen just shows up.
Yeah.
Right? Because like Darkwings is already not at full health, and then once we start this engage, right?
Damn.
See, like right there, Humbach is just dead when Griffin shows up. Wow.
And then he has a taunt, right, Shen?
Yeah. But the biggest thing is he can join a 1v2 and turn it into a 2v2, but he also, right? He's full health when he shows up.
They're saying clock it.
There was a pretty low HP
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like the teleportability, but you're also giving your teammate a shield.
Raz says he is once again
flip-flopping.
In other news, the sky is blue.
Everyone picked FlyQuest in the pregame. Now they may all be proven right.
On one track the whole time.
Damn.
Week he did it too.
This is single elimination. If we lose today, we are out. It's a best of 5.
What
if we win today?
Then we would play the winner of Liquid Shopify next week. And the upper bracket is Cloud9 Lion, which has been kind of the way the year has gone.
Yeah, I mean, Impact did his job last game as well. It just
Rahel, oh my goodness. Rahel just getting bullied.
Oh my God, yeah.
It is just an exercise in frustration for the Sentinel duo.
They are strong as hell.
No, but Masu being 1,100 ahead at 10 minutes is crazy talk.
Yeah.
This is a bronze lining.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Maybe even iron.
I was going to say, any more of these 2v2.
We're down 2K gold now. Like I said, we need to try and just hold the gold. All right, Darkwing's got a plate. Okay, we got to get Darkwings online on the Orianna, because that is, ooh, nice.
How bad is 2K deficit at this time? Is that?
Well, since we have the scaling comp, right, that at least gives us hope. But the key is we can't let it keep getting away, and if, like, Rahel keeps getting bullied, we're kind of doomed here. All right, Darkwing's got another plate. So the Orianna, at least, who is, like, the key to our comp, is at least the one person who's ahead, right? So the fact that the Orianna is okay, we still have some hope. That's the cope. The cope is that the Orianna is doing okay.
You think Hambach should focus on helping bot, or just at this point give up bot?
So that's the key, is does he really have to go for a miracle to stop Masu's snowball, or should he just try and
help someone else
help
get fed?
Darkwings and kill quad? The problem is I think Masu and quad, before the ad came up, I think they both have their flashes still, so it is still kind of hard to gank them.
And the Shen ult's probably coming back up.
At this point, the Shen ult probably has a while to go. Hugh Houston, we will have a loud stream. I think Tarek's gonna be part of the loud stream. Am I right, Tarek?
Yeah. I'm just hanging out right now for this game.
Tarek's trying to see if we can kind of turn it around, but it doesn't look like it. We're about to die again. We're about to die again.
flash on the Ashe, cause of the earlier calling. It's a 4-0 game.
Oh my God. They got totally snuck up on, huh?
3 deaths now on the Ashe and likely a free Drake.
This has been such a bad game.
No flash on the Ashe, and she doesn't have a dash.
Yup. Her Ashe is crashed. So there's nothing left of that AD carry in the bottom lane. 0-3 and 0, 1.5.
It's Alex. We brought in a performance coach this year. He started in January. So thank you for the offer, but we did bring on a performance coach. Can we get this kill here? Ah, no! Don't die! Don't die! Impact, don't die! Yes! Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay. You know what?
And also Darkwing's got the kill, right?
Yes. And Darkwings is now 500 gold ahead. So that is, right? Like, the key is
but by the time you ult in a situation like that,
Darkwings, and Darkwings is getting another turret plate here. So Darkwings is getting fed here. So if you get your Orianna fed, you have some hope. That's the path for hope. Yeah, Darkwings is going to have to put on his carry pants in this game. Normally, our win condition is Rahel, but here's the time that Darkwings has got to say, it's my time to shine. Yeah, eventually, if we get to the 5v5 team fights, then we start to have some advantage, because in the 5v5, they have no real tank, right? Like, the Shen is a little less effective when you're in a 5v5.
Yeah.
Yes. At this point, we just got to abandon the bot lane. Yeah, we got to help Rahel. Rahel has to be relevant. He's 2k gold behind. We can't have him be that far out of the game.
Do it again. Do it one more time.
Don't go to the other side.
Somebody is saying that Guma Yusi was 0-9 on Ashe and T1 managed to win. But T1 does have Faker.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing. It's Darkwing's time to channel Faker.
Even though the farm dead even between these two, Blackfire torched the first item for Darkwings, so a more aggressive option compared to what you would.
Guma's on. Oh, I forgot. Yes, Charlie. Guma is not on T1 anymore. Guma is on HLE now. He changed teams. Got replaced by Pays.
Pays.
Who's HLE's mid laner? It's also a GOAT mid laner.
To 6,000. It's just such a massive block gap so far in this game.
I will say though,
Darkwings.
Gecko's down there as well. Who's going to be more useless, the poor Jace or the poor Ashe? Ashe at least has some utility.
See, they're saying that their Jace getting beaten up is good for us for late game. Yes, okay. By the way, okay, so what they're basically saying is us basically making their Jace irrelevant will start to even out the fact that the Ashe is irrelevant.
That's a lot
yeah,
okay.
like
so
1 for 1 kind of.
So basically saying if we can keep their Jace useless, that Rahel can ultimately become useful and the Jace will not. So we are doing a good job here of keeping Jace down. So that's the one good thing for us as we get to a mid-late game.
And it's actually unironically been one of Sentinels.
Because by the way, wait a second, look at the gold.
They'll continue to try and make plays.
Yeah, it's down to like 1,000, right?
Yeah, so we've actually managed now to make this game playable. So everyone in chat, say cope. Everyone type cope in chat. Because Ashe has things that they can do to be useful. Here we go. Everyone type cope. But Ashe can be useful where the Jace won't be. So that's the hope, is that we've got it down to 1,500 gold and it hasn't been snowballing.
Yeah, we're stabilizing slowly.
Yeah, we are stabilizing, and the great thing has been, like I said, keeping the Jace from being useful.
We just need one fight.
Here we go. Who he never gives up.
These are some of these games where they were down massively here, and able to find and engage, find a play, find a way to come back here and pull these games back.
Nothing better than the who. Look at who he as boxing champ is awesome. See, the other key is the Scion, right? Can just stand in the middle of a fight and just absorb all of the damage.
Because of the shield?
Well, Scion, that's just what they do, right? They're just the bruiser tank who just.
Oh yeah.
So that's why, as you get into a later game, the Scion becomes so much more useful than the Shen.
Well, Scion also comes back, right? So
yes.
It's kind of annoying to deal with.
It comes back for a little bit. So at least it can, if you have 1 health, it can try and snipe you on the way out the door. Yeah, come on, it's only a 13-goal deficit. I'm kind of impressed that we've managed to keep, and Darkwings is getting fed.
With Guardian, and as he arrives, he's popping Locket, and you're getting double shielded by a Cryogen, and you're getting, your barrier, your heal. There's a lot of tools, and they're all going to be used to keep Masu safe.
Okay.
No way, Lucky Collins Shop. We're going to win this game. Even if Hambach dies here, we're going to win this game.
Forces him back away. Make sure that
he didn't
Sentinels
die.
can't
Okay.
make a move up here in the top lane.
And you know what? Griffin's probably building next to Zale. It's probably a Knight's Vow.
Yep.
So it's probably the 14% damage reduction as well.
Tarek Umerica wanted to say, give me a shout out for supporting Tarek on his, supporting the smaller streamers.
I think you're a top 1% streamer, Rob.
Giving you exposure. What's that?
You got to be a top 1% streamer with the viewership you're getting.
Though EWC matches go hard. So the crew match, I averaged 6,000 viewers that night.
We should, when we stream later today, we should do a squad stream.
Yeah.
And combine it.
All right, let's do it. So the good news is the Darkwings, like the Oriana ball late, will just start to, that shockwave will start to do some real damage. So I don't mind this at all. I'm not fighting for that Drake and just getting this tower to get cash. Can we get that? Yes. Nice. Can we kill him? Nice.
He is so aggressive. Wow.
But he had to flash there.
Yeah,
I don't know what he was doing there.
I'm not sure. Did he really want to stop the turret? That was a lot.
That was a mistake by him there. He used his ult and his flash? He did. He used his ult and his flash there. That was big.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, I don't love that from Quad. I really wonder what the
there you go.
moment. Maybe he wanted to try to
Casters agree with us. That was not a good play.
Yeah.
There was no way he was saving that tower.
That
Four guys, yeah.
Pretty weird to me to actually just see him just like pop ghost and full send it. So maybe it was kind of just like a difference in opinion of how to play that.
Oh, Tarek, did you watch the Champions League final?
No, well, I saw the headline. It came down to PK.
And not only did it come down to PK, it came down to the one play in all of sports where you have the most stress on you for an entire half of a world rooting against you or for you.
Well, why?
So, because it was in PKs, and it was 3-3 going into the final round of PKs. PSG makes the first to go ahead because PSG was shooting first, Arsenal was shooting second. Oh, we were trying to get quad. We're trying to get quad. But he's got crouching with him. And so PSG makes the PK to take the lead, and then the poor guy from Arsenal comes up where he has to make it or the game ends, and he shoots it over the goal.
Damn, that's a lot of
I'm
pressure.
saying that's the most stressful. That's the most stressful play in all sports. I think is when you're the guy who has to make the PK or your team loses.
Do they usually have their best guys go first or last?
That's a good question. I think they do both. Like your very best player usually goes first or last.
Right, because I wonder if was the last guy like a player that you knew that shot?
Arsenal fans in the chat, rank that player who missed.
Yeah, who missed the shot? Like, was it a bad miss too? Did you see it?
Yeah, he airmailed the goal.
Oh,
it wasn't a save. He airmailed the goal.
They call it an airmail.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty high pressure. If he makes it, they just keep going PK, right?
They keep going round for round.
Wow.
So basically, wow. So that's basically, it was 1-1. Arsenal scored like 5 minutes into the game where they got a steal, and then the guy just made the craziest shot where he just blasted it right above the goalie's head, right under the crossbar. And then Arsenal really, I don't know if they ever had another good scoring chance the whole rest of the game.
Wow. Damn. That's tough. Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
George Geddes in chat says that's your second best, or the guy who missed the second shouldn't have missed. Oh, right. Their second penalty, the guy just yanked it wide left. So both of the misses for Arsenal, they didn't get the ball on goal. The goalie didn't make a stop for PSG. They just both whiffed.
The pressure got to them.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Now he has 1,300 gold. I don't think he's going to be able to complete another item before this next fight here. And, we'll see, because there is 2 items on Darkwings. There is 2 items on Hambach. They are reasonably strong right now. So if they can find that perfect engage on Amasu
Yeah, the key is if we can kill Masu, by the way, because of the way the gold is for them, right? If we kill Masu, then we effectively are ahead in gold in the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because
if he's dead,
that he has all of it.
He has he has more than all of it. He has 3. They're ahead by 2K, and he has 3K.
Yeah.
So that is the key. If we can figure out a way to kill Masu. Wait. Do we have him here? We do have him here. Boom! Okay. Okay, Gakkos. We are just keeping that Jace in the dirt.
Nice mobility.
Reappears on the rift, and he will have his teleport to join up in the fight if that's what they want to go for. But I love Sentinels always looking for these plays.
Yeah, Sentinels are doing.
Can we get here in time to stop us back? Yes.
Masu getting his base canceled actually matters because he wants to go back and spend here.
Nice, and Rahel's getting a turret here. Okay, you know what?
The Gakkos just accepts the death. Don't waste your flash.
Okay.
This next fight is the one that matters.
Getting
and I got a little bit of context
slowly
on
catching
that
up.
Play from Quad on top side from the producers.
No, like I said, we haven't managed. We have stabilized here. Yes, they're ahead, but we actually now have a real shot.
Took that as oh, make it crazy, right? And kind of went in.
So
oh yeah, it is kind of crazy. Mbappe left PSG, and then they won back-to-back Champions Leagues after he left.
Oh wow. Because he's considered like a top 5 guy.
Yes,
right?
he is.
Okay,
he's got to be. This is big. All right, this fight is kind of. If we can. See, the key is we need to actually win the fight, not just stop the dragon, because we need to basically get some momentum going. We need to win a fight. Yeah, we need to win a fight that we can actually. Oh yes, we got Masu. Oh, he flashed away. Okay, but Masu had to use his flash already. Can we kill Griffin? Can we kill Griffin? Masu is now just killing everybody. Damn it. We had our chance at Masu, but we didn't have any follow-up. Okay, wait a second. Can we actually kill him while Masu... Okay, wait, Rahel's alive! Rahel's killing people again! Nope, not anymore. Damn it. Okay, wait a second. We need that Orianna. Oh, we need that shockwave. Okay, they got the soul. Oh, wait.
That lane was not ideal. Because he got to like ult us and do so much damage.
Yeah. They're gonna get the Ocean Soul and the Baron. Are they gonna get the Baron? They have to base because they don't have that much health. They got a base.
Did he flash out of the first engagement?
Yes. Yes, but plus their support. Their support has the ability to counter that. So the key is, yeah, I guess we needed to kill their support. Maybe was the better way to go there. Weirdly,
keep going. Can you blue it?
Because
I have ulti still. I'm hitting dragon. I have ulti.
We can play for fight. We can Drake after.
Yeah, I'm looking.
They told Griffin to come off the Drake, but he didn't. He should have, by the way. Finally, he did.
Giving his team extra damage here, like.
Well, yeah, because therefore they could just wipe the fight, which is what happened. They're basically saying, no, just come help us kill everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. I think it's hard to walk in.
Yeah, it's hard to check into Ori.
Yeah, I think
get free dragon up.
Good.
Nice, good job. What subs they use?
Really good comms there, but we are back to another
fight.
Wait a second. Oh, come on. Okay, nothing really happened there. A lot of excitement for nothing.
And they have Ocean Soul, so they're saying, you want to reset? Guess what? We're gonna do
so that's the problem with the Ocean Soul. If you're not in a fight, they start to get their health back. But Hombach's still pretty healthy, so that's the good news.
And they're already half Baron.
Can we actually ever kill Masu? Is that a thing? Or do we have to kill Gakkos?
Right.
Ready to try to steal if FlyQuest want to full commit to this.
All right, Masu didn't really land that. Okay, wait a second. Griffin is kind of at half health.
He's soloing the Baron, though.
I know, but...
Oh, they're gonna...
Wait, he pulled off. He's back on it. Can we get in there? Okay, wait. This is they're playing this pretty crazy. I gotta say for them.
They're keeping the Baron low while fighting us.
Okay, Hombach can't get in. Damn it. No.
Oh my
God,
they
really tried.
Crazy. What? They're like chipping the Baron away while holding us at bay and like jumping us.
of shielding, healing, and cleanse break they put on Masu, plus the
Oh my
Ocean
God.
Soul.
See, again, the two things.
spiraling.
So I'm going to say, while I love Golden Glue, and we did win the EWC qualifier, I was a little shocked we didn't take we didn't take Skarner game 1. But also, Cassiopeia is the broken champion right now. And so that's putting a lot of stress on Dark Wings to say, you got to counter the Cassio, right? Because basically we accepted we would play Orianna into Cassiopeia. And that is putting a lot of stress on Dark Wings, who's now dead. Damn, Dark Wings, come on, what are you doing? That made no sense where Dark Wings was going right there. He needed to just farm this wave under his tower. He was in a 1v1 at best and probably in a 1v3.
He's 4,000 gold richer than the next guy in line, which is his own mid laner. The Infinity Edge now purchased.
That's crazy.
Okay, they're going to show us back to this fight again.
Was just one squad kind of
We can't even like get close to Masu.
There
No.
was nothing Sentinels could do.
I mean, it's really just all about ults for Sentinels comp. So, you know, once some of these tools are spent, it is very difficult for them to have any threat. And then, you know, once they are lacking on that threat, Masu walks up, Quad walks up, they just pummel down this front line.
See, weirdly,
Take out Hombach,
Dark Wings and who he used the Blast Cone. I guess the question is, if Hombach had used the Blast Cone, did he have a shot if he was 1v1 in the Baron Pit with Griffin or not?
He went for the faster Black
Whoosh.
Cleaver
Okay.
Soul fight.
By the-
You know, it was the item that he could afford to finish. Stealing his top laner's only
Let's
shot
go
is getting
next.
Shred armor.
Raz, man, you gotta shut up.
AK's pretty tough.
Especially when the Lucian has a 5k gold lead.
FlyQuest hasn't lost a game.
I mean, I don't hate the fact that, like, is it not dangerous for them to have all the gold on one guy? Because if we kill Masu, I feel like we've got a shot at the fight.
Yes, but the
Can
problem
we ever
is
kill
we
him?
can't kill Masu. Unfortunately, we have to kill the support first, right?
Is he peeling for him really bad?
Well, he has, like, the ult for their support has the ability to save a life, basically.
Oh, God.
Okay, we're going to kill somebody.
Should we,
Then
should
while
we
our-
base rush?
By the way,
no,
we're just trying to get a kill, but in the meantime, our whole base is going to die.
I think we should keep pushing.
I know.
Impact's holding
Hey,
it
by the
down.
way, since they're not continuing, we should take this turret, which we are
we
going to
should
do.
definitely, take the one turret at least.
You know, it's like if you can't do anything about
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, this was the best case scenario in that whole situation.
Get that tower, so they get some objective bounties, they get a little bit of gold. Yeah, is it a good trade? Probably not, but that's the only trade you can get.
It's not a good trade, but it's the best trade available.
And it's kind of funny because I was
That's
just
messed
Yeah,
up.
that's the problem. They have Milio and Shen, right? So the Milio ult and the Shen ult both give you life and healing, and it's just kind of impossible to kill him now.
He pops his head out of the jungle, instantly punished. Back to the jungle, Shen. Stop putting
But we
yourself
have, like, we got it back to 6k gold. I think maybe it was up to 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So for that whole sequence, we did shrink the gold lead.
Seems like our best chance is picking them apart when they're not totally grouped.
Yeah.
Like somewhere like here, like right now would be a great time to fight.
Lucian delivery system, I think, with his current lead. We
It
don't
is a
need to see it,
5v3,
I
but
feel like
we might have missed the window.
We saw the point-blank culling onto Orianna earlier.
Oh, here comes the.
All right, here comes Impact. We're trying.
Was he trying to hit him there?
Okay, we do kind of have Gakkos and Cryogen over here. 1 second to Elder. All right, here we go. Elder flip.
They don't really care right
We
now.
can't fight this, can we?
Yes, we have to. We have no choice. So you just have to hope we win an Elder flip here. That's the dream.
You guys can start it. I'll
Take
just
your
go
time.
push.
Yeah, FlyQuest is actually trying to force Sentinels to start it. I really love this play now that Sion has already burned TP and all.
Well, we have no
Sentinels
choice
have
but to
start
try.
it.
That's our only hope.
Yeah. Is the hope to steal the Elder?
Yes. The hope is you somehow get the Elder, and then you can win a fight after because you have the power of the Elder trait.
I see. The
But
problem
we're all
is
going to be dead.
They're not going to let Elder get that low before we
So the
fight.
problem is again that they killed Dark Wings, so we're kind of doomed.
Oh my God! It's freaking bloodbath.
Like I said,
Damn.
it was GG. At least they were kind enough to end it fast.
You know what it was though? It was that first fight that
Oh,
really spiraled
yes.
the whole game on Dragon River.
Well, no, it was the laning phase. Someone in my chat said if Rahel isn't careful about his positioning early, this will be rough, and then Rahel immediately died.
But the laning phase didn't go so poorly, right? We were only down 2k gold.
No, but the problem was in the laning phase, when you're down 2k gold to the guy against you, you're just kind of getting run over. Like
Yeah.
Rahel just got run over there.
like you're saying we couldn't give away that many picks so early.
Yeah. Once Rahel was that far behind to their 80 carry, he just kind of took over the game.
Damn, we got to reset.
All right, here we go. Reverse sweep.
It's a BO5. Yeah.
It's a BO5.
Oh, man. I wonder if we have like a pocket comp right now. Like, I don't know.
We did. It was called Skarner, and we didn't take it.
I wonder. Yeah. I wonder why. I don't know.
But yeah, them killing Rahel twice in like the first 5 minutes was just kind of doomed for us. All right, it's a best of 5, everybody. Don't give up hope. It's a best of 5.
Yeah, I've seen crazier things.
Hey, you know? How did we get here? That's a good question. Here we go. They're going to show it.
Really, really early on in this game as we pull this up. Just before 3 minutes, note already the CS discrepancy right here, not looking good. Yeah, we have both of these junglers over here.
Yeah, even
and
CS-wise.
And Huhi, they're just trying, to get to 3, right? Like, they're just trying to get there. And it's not going to work out well for them because what Masu and Cryogen are going to do is they're going to head up and kind of around.
Ooh, this was brutal.
And they are not safe. Masu immediately just goes in, and Rahel flashes and dies.
He flashed and died. That's just such the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd the 80 carry come from? Let's get gang about 80.
And then we're going to skip ahead to about here, where, again, you have, the CS, it's evened out a bit. Still not looking great because Lucian already has
the VODs for the Valorant matches are not. Oh, here, hang on. So the VODs for the Valorant matches won't be available till after the tournament because there's no other, like, your opponent is kind of the only way they could prep. And so why would we, they're playing at the same time, so why would we give them the game tape? So, because people keep asking me, where's the VOD for the crew match? And it's like, stuck in Ewok's computer. So, that was the, especially since most teams aren't even streaming, right? So therefore, like, I don't even know if anyone was streaming the Loud match that we could even go watch. Now, we could have watched the Loud 100 Thieves match yesterday. 100 Thieves kind of took it to him yesterday. It was a pretty easy 3-0 for 100 Thieves yesterday.
Even though they have eyes, they're like, okay, Ori Shockwave lands, Nefiri goes in, guess what?
Did you see any of it, Tarek, yesterday?
And he's here, and Hambach dies.
No.
3-0? Yeah, 100 Thieves won 3-0, and it was a very decisive 3-0. So far, 100 Thieves have qualified. Oh, my goodness. By the way, so MIBR qualified.
They won convincingly as well, right?
3-0, but they had the moment where everything could have gone totally sideways. So they won the first 2 maps. It was map 3. It was an overtime. And Tex won a super clutch 1v2. Because
to win the series?
To close out the series. Because we've seen MIBR get reverse swept, so the last thing you want to do if you're MIBR is lose game 3.
They broke the streak. Oh my God, that's scary. They're up 2-0. They lose map 3.
If you lose map 3 in overtime, who knows what happens? But it was one of those 1v2s where I would tilt so hard because they knew exactly where he was. And he was coming toward them, and they were each on one side. So, like, if they both engaged at the same time, he shouldn't be able to kill them both, but they somehow slightly were off sync. So he killed the first guy and then killed the second guy.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to look right now.
So that actually was on a stream, so that you should be able to find. But, yeah, Tex with the clutch at 13-12. Tanks versus carries. Oh.
And we didn't even get to that point.
Gakkos is only good on carries.
And even just taking a look at top lane, Kobe, we're getting to see what we expected as well in the top lane.
Exactly. We got Gakkos.
I did take a shot with Tex.
Wow.
Tex and Mazzino were over there. The other 3 guys were playing from either nearby homes or distant homes. So I had a congratulatory shot with Tex and Mazzino to congratulate them for their trip to Paris.
That's nice.
But also it's really interesting. Part of Gakko's getting to
There will be a stream of Sen versus Loud at 5 o'clock today. Tarek will be streaming. We'll be co-streaming.
Who build really cheap support items. Yeah. And he's been running.
5 o'clock, Loud versus Sen, best of 3 elimination match.
You better not miss the next game because it might be all over.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We better not miss the last game. Might be the last one. Well, these 2 games have been so brutal. The first game, we had a reasonable, like, early game, mid game, where we had a little bit of a lead, and then we lost one big team fight. And this one, we just got bullied early, and it was just over from minute 1.
First one was definitely closer, right?
First one was dead even until they won one key team fight. This one, as you saw, we were dead at 3 minutes. It was like, go next.
Yeah. It's crazy how much that early kill like gave them so much of a lead, like to spiral.
Oh. All right.
What do you think about everyone calling like SGA flopper, and like you think the refs are like, are the refs paid off, or
okay? By the way, here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to say. Somebody, this was not my line, but it was an amazing line from my youngest son.
Okay.
Because I was complaining. Here's my big complaint about soccer, and you soccer fans, you got to own this, okay? And Tarek, get ready for this during the World Cup. Because here's the thing that drives me crazy about soccer. And this happened in today's game. The striker for PSG has a little bit of contact, falls down in the box, lays down in the box for 2 minutes like he's dead. Like he'd been shot. Like he's fainted. He's in so much pain.
He's selling it, yeah.
They keep playing the game around him. They're in the attacking part of the field. He doesn't bother to get up and try and score. He just lays there to keep selling his fake.
What?
He lays there for 2 minutes. Finally, the ball leaves. He stands up. 60 seconds later, he's perfectly healthy and fine. There's nothing.
Right?
There is nothing in American sports where that kind of thing ever happens. It was a PSG player. Yes, I was pointing that out. But nothing in American sports, you get knocked down. If you stayed that long, if you were down that long in any American sport, you would have left the arena in an ambulance. So that's what drives me crazy about international football is, you know what? This is why I call it soccer. Because football players, they get hit, they try and keep playing the game, and if they lay there for 60 seconds, they get taken away in an ambulance. So that is the one thing that drives me crazy. So when I was complaining about that in my group chat with like my biggest sports fan and our kids, my youngest son coined the phrase, because I keep complaining about football clubs and their faking. He started calling them OKCFC.
That's a good one.
OKCFC.
I mean, the ones that Shea's pulling off is crazy. He basically falls after every shot he takes.
So there was a stat I saw that was like, that it was like 40% of the shots he takes, he falls. 20% of the time, he's not touched.
That is insane. So I don't know. Like that's that. Yeah. Like is he just playing the game? I guess. Like he's.
Now, by the way, here's another hot take that people aren't going to like. Golden State Warriors fans. Do you know who kind of brought this into the game?
Was it Curry? No.
Yes, Curry.
Oh, really?
He started flopping on every 3-point shot he took.
Damn. So everyone does it, but right now,
not everyone.
Not everyone.
But Curry definitely brought it into fashion of you shoot a jump shot, and if anyone is anywhere near you, you just fall down when you land. Curry really started that. Curry Cooker 6. Now, some are saying Harden, but Harden did it in a totally different way. Harden would drive the basket and get contact and then act like he got hit in the head. But Curry would take a jump shot, and that's the thing with SGA and Curry. It's one thing when you're driving the hoop and you're selling contact, but when you're just taking a jump shot and selling contact, that's a little crazy. So anyway, that's my hot take for the day is...
What's way worse in international football?
Is SGA is basically a soccer player playing basketball, and Curry invented the jump shot flop. Harden does it also on a three-pointer where he'll take a three and then he'll just collapse. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that. And during the World Cup, the number of times. So also what somebody did last World Cup is they did a score by country of amount of time somebody laid on the ground and then was back and didn't leave the game. And it was like there were certain countries that don't do it at all.
The game, like the fans jumped them?
No. Like you lay on the ground like you're dead, but then you don't leave the game due to injury because you weren't really hurt. You just acted like you were hurt, right?
Oh, they take you out due to injury?
Yeah, sometimes people are actually hurt, right?
Oh, okay.
But so basically saying, and it was by country, and it was pretty crazy when you saw it. The Asian teams did a lot less flopping. Like they didn't lay there on the ground like they were dead for 60 seconds. But
if you were faking an injury, you wouldn't want to be taken out, right?
Correct. That's when they suddenly revive. They're like, oh, they're like, okay, we're getting the stretcher. The second the stretcher gets there, they're like, oh no, I'm good. I'm feeling better. I'm gonna brave it out. I'm gonna tough it out.
So my question is, does the coaching staff tell the players basically like, hey, at any point, just you get contact, just fall over?
See, the problem is in the like instant replay era, right? That sometimes that's the way you get them to actually focus and go watch the replay to see if there was a penalty, right? Where if you don't flop, they don't really look. So anyway, that's my hot take for the day. Rob's rant on soccer injury faking as we get ready for the World Cup in shortly over a week. So that is the thing that drives me crazy. So therefore, yes, I hate SGA that every time he shoots a shot, he falls down. I guess
so you're on the side of like, it's not fun to watch.
Correct. Kind of like soccer. The guy, like I said, when you're laying in the penalty area, you're offside. Like the guy's literally offside laying there. And your team's still in the attacking half, and you don't think to yourself, maybe I should jump up and try and score. Versus,
wouldn't they call it immediately though? But he's hoping it gets called later.
Like I said, he's hoping that at some point they'll go to VLR. But that's the problem with VLR. Then they see if it was real, so they know you flopped. But anyway, okay, they are banning our best two agents, which are Caitlyn and Anivia.
We're just gonna drop some of these other bans. They're triple banning.
We're going back to Jarvan. Jarvan has been a very good champion for Hambach.
Its place on the ban list here, so curious to see.
He was the left back that was laying in the box, like right in front of the goalie. Either way, it's still painful to watch a guy roll around on the floor like he's dead, and then go, "Oh wait, I'm okay."
Type angle, but of course, you can go a couple different ways. And
like I said, right, the ethic in American sports is you're always trying to get back up and stay in the game and not be hurt, right?
So they were respecting that Griffin would potentially pull this out, and here in game number 3, that's what we'll get.
And he did last weekend and won with it.
Oh, right. By the way, here's the other thing chat's pointing out to me, Tarek.
Yeah, so he has brought it out. And
Arsenal won the Premier League on a very controversial VAR call. Where now, I will say, being not an Arsenal fan at all, the funny thing was it was on a late corner kick, and like 18 people got tackled on the play, but somebody did grab the arm of the goalie, so he couldn't catch the ball.
Someone grabbed the arm of the goalie?
Yes.
Holy shit.
So
that is insane.
So on one hand, I'll accept the fact that if you grab the arm of the goalie, that's probably not a legitimate, but that same play on the play, 5 different people got tackled in the box. Like when they were showing the replay, I'm like,
so many fouls going on.
I'm like, wait, that guy got tackled and that guy got tackled.
It's just a war zone. It's probably the final minutes of the game.
I have some Arsenal fans pointing out they did win by 7 points, but I'm going to say City would have played it differently if they were. Once City knew they lost, they were focused on winning the FA Cup.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just going to be bans towards
okay.
and bans towards solo lanes from Sentinels to protect, right? And that's going to be what we're looking
all
for
right,
here.
so.
Last game they did ban the blitz.
All right, who are we going bot this game?
And now they are going to do it again. Blitz also very good into Lulu, and clearly they're expecting Hui, so he must be scrimming with it. Otherwise, I don't think we're just going to see.
These are champions we've played a lot.
Games in a row on it, and we need the protection bans now for Darkwings and potentially for impact deals they need.
Okay, 79 Sex V. Let's get this. Time to lock in. I need to take another shot, Tarek. Here we go.
Bart's still up here too.
Mark this down. Mark this down. Shot number 2 at
3 p.m. No, shot number 1 was at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. So at this pace,
shot 1, 2 p.m.
Shot 2, 3 p.m.
3 p.m. I'll write it down in the chat.
Right.
Someone has to keep track of me when I'm.
Here we go. When you're not here.
It's
Good
been
luck.
Once an hour.
Good luck, chat.
going support bans. Don't care about the Bard. Feel like they have the lane prio locked.
There it is.
Just the Lulu Yunara with the 280 carry bans, with these supports and ADs that are already out of the pool.
I mean, it's really interesting because we were talking about this earlier, and I thought that
I'll keep hydrating. I'm going to hydrate.
Bard, but I think
drink some electrolytes.
Is the fact that they're looking at Bard as a pairing with Caitlyn.
I got some water. I've got some Red Bull. I've got some Classes Azul. The fluids of champions.
You have an olive in there? No. Is that an olive in the cup? No.
That'd be funny. I do not.
Oh, no.
That would be funny, though.
There is the ability to go things like Quinn or Gnar. You know, I don't know that we'll see the Quinn, but we did.
Just Dad 44. Why can't you drink with me?
The thing that I would be worried about with a Quinn, although FlyQuest proved that they could do this in game 1.
What Red Bull today? I have the Sudachi Lime summer flavor.
Does have the fear on her ulti now with the rework version of her, but it's still.
I'm a big fan of this flavor also. Tarek, we've had this conversation about how good the special flavors are. I'm a big fan.
Seasonal,
their seasonal flavors have been really strong.
I don't love the scaling for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as much of a scaling pick, but it is more of like a team fighter, unlike Quinn. You know, kind of some of the concerns you were talking about, Flowers, is that Quinn.
All right, who are we going bot lane here?
Is a lane bully early on into the Renekton, and then can just show up.
Thank you, Saver LOL. Now let's see if we can get a win here.
Going for the Bard at the end of the day here, Bard MF. So not that traditional like Nautilus MF or Rel MF, but you can still throw down the Bard ult.
By the way, Tarek, Just Dad says he's been watching you for a very long time, but you're not.
Shout out Just the Dad.
Exactly. Big AoE lock.
Tarek will be streaming the match today against Loud at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be live in a couple hours here.
All right, so we got. Oh, by the way, I'm a big fan of this team comp. Here's what I will say. Okay.
Of the Sun comp?
Yeah, because it may not be meta, and I may not know what I'm talking about. Okay. I hate Jhin, and we lost with Jhin, even though everybody tells us it's a good champ. I love Misfortune, and I love who he on Bard. I love a late game Misfortune ult, the bullet time. I love a good bullet time because it has a really wide spray area. By the way, the big mass, I'm telling you, I'm a big Misfortune enjoyer. You watch Rahel carry.
He doesn't team fight like a tank.
And out of the quote carries, I'd also say Renekton is impact's best because it's kind of a bruiser, can kind of follow.
You can build Asterix.
And it follows a lot of the same team fight rules that a tank would as well when you're trying to always be within.
Who he has never lost a game on Bard this year. He's 7-0 on Bard. So we passed up the opportunity to play Skarner where we're 7-0, but we did finally get the Bard.
Yep, absolutely agree on that one.
It is the question everybody always asks, Tarek, that I do not have any answer for. Charlie in the chat. Charlie Lipsy, it's your time to shine. Everyone always asks, which is the better scaling comp?
He definitely can make it happen.
Yeah.
Sentinels are going to have to win 3 straight.
Here we go. 3 straight. Let's go. I hit the mic. Did you see that chat bullied Alex into giving me a microphone bar here?
Oh, you mean a mic arm?
A mic arm, yes.
Nice.
Because Charlie kept getting upset that when I pound on the desk, it causes too much
bass,
too much noise on the microphone. So I just smacked it instead.
Now here in this third one, I'm curious which way it's going to go. Because Shyvana,
come on, let's get an early game. Let's actually get ahead for once.
However, can be the exact opposite, getting involved with these lanes early.
Let's get a good start, yeah.
Let's get a good start because we had an average start and a horrible start. Let's get a good start.
Snowball down in the bottom lane because this is just another really difficult team composition to execute. They have almost no hard CC. And this is interesting from Rob Moore Esports, the CEO of Sentinels, who was listening to my podcast. He loves to comment, and I had mentioned that I voted Masu All-Pro. Rob Moore said in the head-to-head, though, Rahel much better. Notice the 10 exclamation marks as well within this comment.
5.
I will say a little bit vindicated so far
10.
this series with Masu's performance.
2 5s.
I love Rob engaging with the comment.
Wait, what was the comment based on? Is that you were saying that
on their podcasts?
Outside, last weekend he was here, you know, watching Valorant.
Talking about me.
That was playing. And or maybe he was just here for the pre-show or whatever, but he caught Raz and I and was telling us how you guys are crazy. We beat them 3 times in a row. What are you doing? You got to predict us. But Raz is standing by with Fly's coach, Thinkart.
Seems like you had feedback from Apollo the last time around. Can you tell us what the feedback was?
He respectfully declined the good luck squeeze against C9. I said if I was going to have the option today, I was going to take it. So
I feel like you guys don't even in luck. Talk about the success that you guys have been having so far throughout this series. And even, I guess, a little bit of the trade that's happening here.
Yeah, so game 1, I think we had a little bit of nerves, actually, but we were able to bring it back. I think Quad's having a great series. I'm surprised they gave us Casio. Game 2,
Me
we
too.
pretty much were in the driver's seat. They kept on overloading against Gatkos, but Lucian Milio was kind of uncontested. And now in this game, I think as long as Shyvana gets like basically 2 full clears off, I think we'll be in a good spot. And I was kind of thinking that they were going to hard force just Bard in kind of not the best lane, just because they've been so successful on Bard, and they need Huhi on something to impact the map.
Can you talk about Masu just a little bit? Because he's having a monstrous series so far.
Who?
Masu.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've always known he's one of the best ADCs in the league, if not the best ADC in the league. They gave us Lucian. They played Ashe Seraphine into it, which is a pretty decent response, but clearly we're a little bit more polished in that 2v2 than they are, because they should have the advantage level 1, but they made a little bit of a mistake, and then the game kind of snowballed from there. So, I mean, Masu's just a great player. We all know that.
And before we send it back to the casters, the word that you sent to your team just to close this one out, close this series out?
Just keep talking about what the enemy team can do. As long as we know what Sentinels plays can go for, we're just the better team. If we're not surprised by something, I think we're going to win.
All right, Street. Sounds good to me. Send this one straight back to the casters.
I love that confidence in the closing quote. The only way they win is if we get caught off guard.
So, Jat does a podcast with one of the EU casters, and he was talking about who he voted for the All-Pro, and he had Masu second, and he didn't have Rahel in his top 4. And I'm like, when we played them, Rahel dominated the head-to-head. That does not happen today. Let's be very clear. Okay, we need Rahel now to lock in.
Yeah, bounce back.
Because Rahel has been, and Rahel and Hambach have been our win condition of one of the 2 of them snowballing. So we got to get going here. Here we go.
Oh, there's a chance there.
Come on. All right. Okay. You know what? Hey, we've already made it to 4 minutes, so we're ahead by 400 gold. Who knew? Huhi's Bard has been a difference maker, so has been our Skarner, which we didn't play. I'm a little tweaked by that. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. I wonder.
Like I said, I think that's one of those things where you're just kind of overthinking it. It's like, he hasn't lost, let's just keep rolling the Skarner out. Skarner cannot play in Game 5 because it's fearless. You cannot bring back a champion, and they played it Game 1. They took it from us. That was kind of brutal.
Kind of smart from them, I guess.
All right, look at this. We already have a 500k gold lead just from farming.
Yeah.
500, not 500k. 500 gold lead. Okay, this is a pretty strong start. Now we just got to keep this going.
I definitely think he's contributed a lot to the games that Sentinels have triumphed in. And that
500k gold lead. Okay, or 500. Drink.
Make sure that we always kind of keep track of where he's at. Right now, the bottom lane is going great for Huhi and Rahel, who already have a 2-wave lead.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to point out as well.
So
Raw Moore rejoicing currently for his Rahel versus Masu matchup, needing to get some power back to his
So I was trolling Jat in his chat in his podcast.
I will say, though, I feel like
the live podcast?
Yeah.
So far has been, all right, Sentinels, you need to just kind of withstand. You have good scaling, good team fighting. I feel like kind of the opposite is true in a lot of ways in this one, where I feel like it's Sentinels that need to be pushing the pace more. When you're going to play Bard, Jarvan, Renekton,
yeah, we need to get ahead and snowball this time.
Be able to actually find angles. The team with the Unara, Lulu,
can we just walk in and take the first Drake?
From all that farming. And
nope, Griffin's here. Everybody's here.
Everyone, yeah.
Oh no, here we go. Last time we had. Okay, wait a second. Way to go! We're going. We're in. Here we go. Oh, quad.
Wow, he got away.
Quad escaped, and he threw his ult not far enough down. But wait a second. They have to leave here. They have 2 people with low health. We got this.
Yeah.
We have this
force
Drake.
the dragon here?
We get the Drake. They have to leave. Wait, what are we gonna? Oh, we're gonna try and stop. Oh, the Bard has that a little annoying little thing that he can stop the bases, where he just hits them with his little
ranged attack.
But did Hambach stay and take the Drake? Yes, he did. Is anyone gonna help him? It always makes me nervous when you just decide that they had to base, and then it takes the guy forever to get the solo Drake.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to get back and not have these be super punishing recalls.
I guess they're nowhere near.
though of course some of this will be recouped.
They're nowhere near. Let's keep saying they're nowhere near. There you go. Rahel's like, let me help you. Oof. All right. By the way, we have a 1K gold lead after all that, just to be clear. We got a 1K gold lead and a Drake. That's what we need.
Everywhere, with the biggest of those, of course, being in the top lane like we're talking about
Impact. Because the Renekton can help you snowball.
What plays can he turn that into later? Specifically, I'm going to be looking around the
all right, this is kind of how you, like, this is a good start. This is what you want to have happen.
That's where I need to see Impact lock in and perform.
I agree, but I'd also say for Sentinels, they don't need to force too much since all of their lanes are kind of naturally winning and they already have the first Drake. As long as they're stronger and showing up on time to these objectives, I think that would accelerate the game at a fast enough pace.
Okay. I did touch on it in Champ Select, but you know, this narrative around these top laners, tanks versus carries, who's better on what. This is the stats for the players going into the series. So 2 players on carries. These are their stats. Gekko's obviously far superior statistically on the carries, and let's be honest, in the eye test. But
so he's playing a, they put him on a tank. We love it.
He is playing tanks. He's
yeah.
The one that is
wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
In my view, and this game, it is them playing, you know, the champion that they're kind of less associated.
So look at that. Gekko's is not good on tanks for some reason.
Things will get a little bit different. So that's what we've got to remember heading towards the bigger.
What's your time, Rob, by the way? 8:13? 14?
15?
16? 16?
1 second. How do you bullet time? The bullet time. I love a good bullet time, Tarek.
Ooh. The Misfortune ult, yeah?
Yeah, I love the Misfortune ult. I'm just such a fan. Don't ask me why. Because you know why I like it so much? Because it's easy to land. It has such a giant radius, right? It has such a the range and the radius, right? It like gets a huge area, so you just kind of spam it out there.
Yeah.
Like the Lucian ult, you have to be a lot more precise to land it. The Misfortune ult, yeah, Misfortune ult so much less so. So it is good in a team fight, especially like if the Jarvan locks somebody down, then the Misfortune bullet time can just spam that person.
The combat step with the ultimate
is
going to be able to actually dodge out, as we saw
700
there.
gold and a
Also,
Drake.
Quad is pretty mobile as well, right? So these are not slow carries. It's not like you're trying to ult an Ashe and a Victor. You're trying to catch an Aurora and a Yunara, who are going to be more difficult to actually.
I think they play their best when they're really proactive and making plays.
They are.
Hopefully they're a bit more decisive this game, which I think they have been a little bit.
So not really anything to fight over right now. Feels like we'll probably have a pretty calm lane state overall. Everything just kind of going according to plan as Impact maintains that gold lead that he's had up there in the top lane here so far, and everything else very close.
Yeah, and Griffin just farming up until the time he...
All right, yes, the first year of SEN League of Legends so far. We came in 3rd in the first tournament of the year. We won the EWC qualifier. So we got to keep the snowball going, Terry. We got to win today. We got to win this. Yeah.
So in a sense, both these teams are kind of comfortable in the state of the game because there's the lead that... FlyQuest also want this game to go long.
Yeah, ult for ult here in mid between worlds traded for that Arcane Storm as both get chunked down to only a few hundred HP, decide to take the recall with the waves.
Okay.
You know, Darkwing's, I gotta say, has quietly been having a good series. You know, in the Orion game, he was kind of one of the only threats. When you think about the Rise game, he had built up a pretty sizable gold lead despite the TF passive. They have not been winning, but I do think Darkwings has actually been playing really, really solid. And I feel like that is one of the hallmarks of him.
Here we go. Who he over here with the Bard. And Hambach. Oh, he didn't land the Tempered Fate, though.
Damn.
He needed to freeze the guy.
Yeah. Nice try, though. I like that they're going for it.
No, they were both here, so it was really good attempt.
Great reaction time this series. He's really locked in. Game 1. The perfect shifts on all the Nautilus.
Seems like Huhi can make more plays on Bard.
And now game 3, even though the laning phase
He's a
is
bit more mobile.
Yeah. He's been very good at dodging these ganks without having to burn flash.
Don't forget, it's only a couple weeks away now. Spring finals going to the Mullet Arena in Tempe, Arizona.
It's a little.
13th and 14th. Since
that graphic is a little bit misleading.
Because it's not the grand finals.
No, but also they won't be playing each other. Cloud9 and Lion won't be playing each other in Arizona. They have both qualified because they're in the upper bracket, right?
Yeah.
So whoever wins goes to the grand final. Whoever loses goes to the lower final. Both the lower final and the grand final are in Phoenix or Tempe or wherever it is, Arizona. But the crazier thing is
It just makes it.
They literally will not be playing on the first day, and they may never play each other. So it's funny to put a graphic. This is Cloud9 and Lion are in Arizona. It's like, yes, but they may never play each other.
Yeah, basically, at the end of the day, if you drop the lower bracket and you're in the first round, you have to win 2 back-to-back series. You have no extra lives. If you win 2 in a row, you are going to be at least in that lower bracket finals, so you are going to be able to have a chance to go.
Here we go.
So it's top 4 goes to Arizona?
Top 3.
Top 3.
But since C9 and Lion are in the upper final, right, they're the guaranteed top 3.
I see.
Okay, what's going to happen here? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Hombach, get over here. Forget the Drake. We got to win this fight. We're kind of low short-handed. Where's Darkwings? Where's Darkwings? Darkwings, where are you?
Oh, we should not have fought that.
What were we doing? What were we doing?
I don't think they realized they were a man down. I don't know.
I know, but we knew, like, but why were we starting the Drake without Hombach pivoting? Like, we didn't know where Quad was, right?
Darkwing should have been closer for sure if we're starting Drake.
Yeah, especially if we don't have eyes on Quad, right?
The Raptors invade that Sentinels was going for. They go for an aggressive play and they get punished big time.
And the idea was definitely to kill Masu. They landed the Bard.
See, right here.
But couldn't get the follow-up.
Oh, they did Bard ult him.
No, I know, but
oh, it didn't. Oh,
look,
the
no, but
CC
immediately. No, but immediately their whole team rotated over. So Darkwings has to either follow him or communicate better. Right? Because Quad was not in the mid lane.
Oh, I see
obviously, right?
I see. You're saying his mid laner rotated. He should have followed the rotate.
He either should have followed him or he should have been telling his teammates, hey,
don't initiate.
Yes. That's the key. That was a mistake there.
This one is feeling a lot more comfortable for FlyQuest now. Not like it was uncomfortable before, but we hadn't really had any big moves just yet. It was still
kicking your feet
up. It was still 0-0. You're just like, okay, first fight of the game, first actual test, and we flying.
Now the good news is because we had built that early lead, we're still only down by 900 gold, but still.
Yeah.
But we have the team that needs to get going, and that was a disaster.
No kidding, because when you look at bot lane, Masu's 3 CS away from popping his cull. Yeah, he took some damage in these trades early. He was getting bullied a little bit. He's about to pop his cull, and he's going to be like 800 plus gold ahead of where the MF is as the better.
People keep making fun of me because I keep saying 900k instead of 900. But I...
900 gold, yeah.
I am so tilted by that last fight. Because I hate. Here's what I hate. Here's my biggest pet peeve in League of Legends. When you initiate a fight and you die, right? Like we chose that fight, right? And so we picked a fight that we weren't ready for. Like we suddenly picked a fight that we were in a 3v4.
We picked a fight that was not, like, did not give us an advantage. Yeah.
Combo to find a pick somewhere, stabilize things a little bit.
I mean, their vision on the bot side is great. Quad is fighting here. There could be an angle for a dive now.
Can we get a dive off before that minion dies? Yeah. Oh no. Yes, oh yes, that's the great thing about Bard. That was beautiful. Do you see what he did there?
I actually looked down for a second.
So,
no joke.
so we were doing a tower dive. No.
No.
Turn around.
He's low though. Can we catch him?
We should, if there's anyone around.
1 HP,
is there?
if anyone was here.
No, you know what the problem is? The Misfortune's the one with the ult that has range where he can drop from the sky, but he's dead.
Wait, who he's moving up on him and he's staying? Are we able to? No, they saw who he.
No. The good news is that we were doing a tower dive, and who he used his ult on the tower, so the tower wouldn't do any damage.
Oh, it makes it. Yeah. That's right. It's good for tower dives, Bard.
Yes, but then Rahel, I don't understand what Rahel was doing at that point.
He got dove, to be fair. I don't even think he was aggressive.
No. But again, I'm saying he needed to be playing safer at that point.
Right, because they're going to try to speed up on him while we're making a play bot.
Yes, because we sent 3 people bot. Did we have 3 people bot?
I believe it was 3.
Yeah, that was.
I'm sure they'll show the replay soon. Hey, they're not replaying our kills?
Despite the fact that he's playing at leads, it feels like in every single game, and he's playing these skilling picks.
They're casting all the FlyQuest replays, guys.
Okay, so Darkwing has a 1k gold lead, and Masu has a 1600 gold lead. That'll teach me to give Jad a hard time about the Masu Rahel matchup.
Yeah.
I cursed Rahel.
Yeah. So talking about This champion liking to
Is Hambach gonna get this? No. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. All right. At least we forced
they're
him.
smart. They're smart to lead.
By the way, wait a second. Wait a second. We got him.
Here.
We got him. 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 Okay, wait. Quad, you stay too. Quad, you stay. Watch. Come here and fight with us.
Kill him.
Ah!
Oh, thank God.
Nice. Now let's. Okay, but Rahel. Rahel.
They're speeding up on Rahel.
No, but again.
Oh my God.
Rahel, if there's 3 people bot.
I mean, is he getting caught by skill? I don't know.
Rahel, there's 3 people bot. You need to be. Okay.
Hey,
but here's the crazier thing. The crazier thing is the gold is dead even. The Drakes are dead even, but Rahel's so far behind.
It's going to be a battle of solo laners, though, versus Masu. And the question
yeah, I don't understand there. When we've sent 3 people bot both times, why?
I mean, what do you even say? Play safe because he's under his turret.
That's what I was saying too. He is playing safe under the turret, but they're like catching him still. Like
you have to be even farther back, I think.
Yeah.
In order to stay alive, that's just instant decision making by Masu and Cryo.
He needs to play farther back, low key. Yeah.
Okay, they're giving us this Drake. They're taking the top turret, so I'll take that.
Griffin is just top lane trying to collect gold.
Yeah, the trade is, okay, we've got the Herald. We're going to take down the tier 1 turret guaranteed.
Impact's up 500 on his lane.
Yep.
Chance of just being able to slam this straight into the tier 2 farm even more plate money.
They are going to get a shot off on the tier 2, though. Oh, nice ult there, Hooey! Let's go.
Wow, wait a minute. You can do that?
Yes.
That's cool.
So that he didn't get that second charge off. That's the great thing again about the Bard is they can stop the
deny the Herald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooey, you're in a 1v4 here. Why are
he's playing with fire. He's playing with fire.
As the secondary red buff accidentally went over to Gakkos, you could see Masu trying to hug the bottom side of the wall to pick it up. They wanted
Masu's been he's been moving.
Yeah, Masu. Rahel's 0-3.
If Raul can get a little bit of confidence, I think he can bounce back. He just needs to have a good moment. Because right now he might be a little tilted.
Yeah, no. That last game got him tilted, and he definitely has not recovered.
Yeah.
Helping Masu all this time, denies him the red buff. The most important objective trade he carries.
Okay, we're down 1k gold now that they got those 2 turrets. But we are up 2 Drakes to 1, so it's kind of a dead even game. But again, everyone's trying to say that their comp scales better. We'll see what happens. That is Tarek on the call, for those of you asking.
What are we doing?
I think at this point you're just hoping to play through the victor. The side lane picks are good.
By the way, Tarek, do you remember what I said pregame? That I love Misfortune? I guess I was wrong.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Still got some time. Little gank here on top, some damage.
But the problem is, fellas,
there's.
Okay, wait, we got a lot of people here. What is happening?
They love doing this.
Did we get the? Did we get the? We got the turret plate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Wait, should we jump him? Should we have jumped him? I thought we would stay maybe. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute, they're staying.
Wait a second.
Oh, they left. Because they don't know.
No. Dark Wings is rotating up. They're using Dark Wings as the bait, or are they both going to base? Here we go.
I think it depends. Oh, Griffin's here.
It is still winnable for Sentinels. The question is, can you actually find that, and can you do
nope.
that?
Yeah, it's because Gakkos is playing too safe.
Gakkos did the right thing.
Yeah, look how far back Masu has to play in that mid lane, though.
Everybody's saying they have crazy scaling, but I'm going to say
a second ago,
we'll see what
happens. Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Because Rahel can't really catch mid well in this
Dark Wings is up 1.5.
But Rahel's kind of doomed.
Yeah, I mean, if his team shows elsewhere on the map, he basically has to ult the wave and run, right? Like you don't
we just need to win this first team fight. And
oh, look out, Dark Wings! You cannot die here, Dark Wings. Oh, he's dead. They've got 2 people here and a TP. They got their whole team here. We're dead.
Is Baron up? Are they gonna go for
Baron's
Baron?
up. They're going right to Baron. That's a classic play: is kill the top laner and then take Baron. Yeah.
Wow.
Gank the top laner and then take Baron. Now
we're pushing bot though.
We're gonna basically say, you know what? We're just gonna try and get gold here and let you take Baron. Or wait, Hambach is here. Are they going to go for it here? They're waiting for Impact to... Oh, nice. Nice.
We got bot.
They're waiting for Impact to TP, which he is doing. Wait, he's too late. He's too late. He's too late. He's too late. Why even call him? You should have just stayed.
It's kind of a waste now, right? Now it's just the 4v5 and they have Baron.
Oh no! Oh, that was genius by them. They waited for the.
Wait a minute.
Wait! There's the bullet time! The bullet time! The bullet time! How is Masu still alive?
Get the Griffin!
How is Masu still alive? All right. All right. We got one. They got two.
He's here with 1 HP.
Yeah, exactly. Darkwings is nowhere near the fight.
But he's so late.
Darkwings is nowhere near the fight.
Wait, if Impact can tank long enough and keep him here?
Does Darkwings? Oh, the Hex Tech. The Hex Tech.
It's definitely too late. They know Darkwings is coming. They're definitely running.
Oh, it's too late.
It's like too obvious, right? Because they know.
Yeah.
Like they know they have to full run. Wow. They did a good play. I can't even lie.
No, but again, the problem was Darkwing's placement at this point when you don't know where the other team's champions are. You've got to just
aggressive top with
you can't be that close to the Baron without vision of the opponent.
It's too risky, mainly because Baron just spawns.
And then the worst thing is who he opens his soul and or a portal and Gaku's like, I got you. That was the worst.
Somehow who he lived this exchange too. I don't even know how. I mean, this was a.
Oh wait, this whole fight was without.
It was a 1-for-1, right?
No, the whole fight was still without Darkwings because he hadn't revived yet.
Yes. Was it
so they killed the worst case. No, Darkwings hadn't revived from the first fight.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna try and take this dragon right here. That's what we got to do. We have no choice but to go for this Drake. But yeah, they went and killed Darkwings, who's our most fed champion. And Darkwings, and then they immediately just pivoted to Baron. And then I don't know why Impact waited so long to TP.
I guess he was. I think the timing was bad. Yeah, he was.
At that point, he just needs to give up the Baron and just not TP and just keep pushing to the base. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna flip the. We're gonna flip the dragon here. They stole the dragon. Now can we get the kills though? 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 Can we finally get the kills though?
Everyone is so low.
How did we not kill Masu?
Yeah, Masu has survived on 1 HP like every time. Oh my god. I mean, I guess that's not...
By the way, that was a good play by us at that point to go for the flip of the dragon because we did get a kill here, so and therefore we took a Baron buff away.
What do you mean by flip of the dragon?
Oh, okay. He used his ult to counter who he's ult. Oh, that was brutal though because Griffin did just outsmite Hambach.
We did get a kill there, I just realized.
We did get, oh yeah, we killed their jungler in the middle of that. So that's what I'm saying is, wait a second.
Wow,
wait a second.
And the turret?
By the way, now we are immediately going to get this turret.
They did trade on bot.
That's fine though, because...
difficult situations in this game, they're always looking for picks, whether they're behind or
okay, someone is TPing back to control bot.
And Darkwing still maintaining that gold lead. Impact has built up a pretty big one as well. Does go for the
Impact's 3-0 right now.
So is going to be missing that big Stera shield in the team fight, but is higher damage. So he's kind of saying, hey, if I get on Masu, I might actually be able to one-shot him. And Cryogen still did not go for Mikhail's second.
So that's the key. Is Impact has to kill Masu, and on that last fight, we keep having Masu live.
The team fights are close though. Like we were in it for sure.
In Valorant terms, I think the score right now is 11-8 them.
Really? Because they have the. I would say
they have a 2K gold lead, but they scale better. But we both have 2 dragons.
I go 11-9 then.
Okay.
Actually, I would even say 10-9.
Wow. You're an optimist. The problem is that Rahel's so far behind, though. That's why I.
How far? 3K? He's 1 item behind, yes, which is a pretty big deal.
Which is huge for the 80 carry.
Yeah. That's pretty tough. He needs to just, yeah, it's hard. We need to win this next team fight.
He has to hang out down here. Yeah, Rahel's had a very tough series.
I think you can turn it around, though.
We got it.
We just need to get some momentum.
All right, Impact. We need our world champion to pop off now.
Yeah, he's the point man. This is scary right now. This next team fight is so big.
Here we go. We're gonna try and.
Oh, we're jumping him.
We're jumping their tank. He's almost unkillable though. He's almost unkillable.
Right. You're actually.
We're just making him use his ult. Is all we're doing.
It doesn't do anything on Cassante, but yeah, you're always going to be right in range of the guy by all out again.
Unpaid, that is Tarek on the voice comms. Tarek saving the full stream for the SEN loud match at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, we're 15 goal behind, 2 Drakes to 2. But Masu again has the big gold lead. That'll teach me. Next time I'll say, you know what, you're right, chat. Masu is better. Okay. We really got to get...
Oh, careful.
Uh-oh, he went right to a ward.
Is Baron about to spawn right now?
Yeah. Yes.
In 3,
2. They're going to burn it on spawn.
Are they going to really just do it off the rip? Because our bot guys,
oh, yeah, Darkwings is nowhere near.
We're so split. Why are we not prepared for Baron to respawn? Oh my god.
Okay, Hanbok has the blast code.
Okay,
no,
they got off.
They just wanted to burn Darkwing's TP.
Wow, so that was not bad by them, huh?
They just wanted to burn Darkwing's TP.
But honestly, we should. I mean, I don't want to be negative about it, but we have to be more ready for that Baron spawn. They're like on top of it.
They were right there. No, they're.
We're so split up.
And now they can reset and send someone bot, and there will not be Darkwings available to answer it, or they'll just go right back to the Baron. So
we got to play one step ahead a little bit.
Here, from FlyQuest, who can just rinse and repeat, set up the same type of play here once again.
Well, speaking of setting up the same play, the next dragon spawning here in 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Well. Remember,
now, will they basically trade and take the Baron and let us get on Soul Point, or are they going to fight for this Drake? That's the question.
Like, oh, I see. Do they sacrifice Baron to give us third Drake? Yeah.
TTK, 7 stream. All right, here we go.
Sentinel's position is actually pretty good for the Drake, even if they risk.
Usually, whenever Alex walks into my office when a game's late, I'm like, we lost. But Alex has no idea what's happening in League, so he can't know.
So they're, at the very least, going to get themselves Soul Point.
It is?
Soul Point for Sentinels getting locked in around about now.
Great.
He might fire a tempered fade up to the
Alex tells me EWC is actually going to be streaming, so we'll actually have casters and there. See, Tarek, they did exactly what I said they were going to do.
The BO5?
No, they traded Baron for us getting Soul Point.
I really don't hate that play from
Sentinels.
Oh,
yeah.
There's been a little bit of discussion about how weak Baron is this season, with it only giving half as much gold as it did last year. And if you're not actually making use of the Baron buff, trading it for the Drake, like, if this Baron doesn't do anything, it's definitely an advantage to be on Soul Point.
Yeah, it seems like it was a good trade for us based off the casters.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying going into it. I'm like, I think they're going to make that trade, and I'm good with it. All right, so Alex says that there will actually be a stream that we can watch with casters and a mini-map. Wow.
That's great, yeah.
It's going to be so much different than all the jump scares when you're just in a random POV.
Sentinels have given themselves a win condition here. Hextech Soul is incredibly powerful.
All right. Okay, we have a way into this game now. See, what we really need to do is get a pick right before the dragon spawns and then steal the soul. That's our win condition.
We'll look for the Cataclysm if they can get a good opportunity, but for now, Sentinel's just going to push FlyQuest back.
Look at all these TP wards that are available here, too. You know, Redacted is not with them. TP ward, TP ward, TP ward.
Oh, we're starting to force the issue a little bit. It looks like we're going to
wait.
Here
comes. He gets right in time. He gets here right in time. Oh. Let's go. Come on. No, Humbug, don't die, Humbug. Oh, damn
it.
It's
1 for 1 right now.
I know, but we traded again. But, can we kill Quad? Can we actually kill Quad? But here comes Griffin
Quad
to
is a
save
big
him.
kill. Big kill. Darkwings.
Yes, Darkwings. Let's go. An Impact can 1v3 and scare them away. Oh, wait. Wait. What are we doing?
Whoa,
what are you doing?
Whoa, overheat.
What are you doing?
Overheat. Oh, my God. That was crazy.
By the way, look at Golden Glue.
The Golden Glue's reaction, the what?
What the hell were you doing? We got the kill. What is Huhi doing?
Whoa, that was a mistake and a half. We get the dragon otherwise.
No, the Dragon's 3 minutes away. But
oh, you're right. Sorry.
But we just get a gold, and we then would have an advantage, and we could push. What is he doing? Where is he going?
That's how I would describe Rob as a Valorant overheat. You
know, 100%
like
overheat.
3K, they go for the 4th.
That was a definite
like
overheat.
The exact situation of going for the 4th kill.
Impact flashes in, throws down his stun. Did the stun not connect?
This is like you secured the rounds. Spike's gonna blow up, but you run at them and give him another gun.
But who? Everyone is with Huhi, so nobody can catch up with him.
Yeah, he tried to cut them off. I
no,
don't
but
know.
who does he think can actually?
I don't know.
Who does he think can be with him at this point?
I don't know. You. No, it's envision. It's okay. Everyone, look at everyone's reactions. Oh my god.
I feel like they would have had.
Hey, okay, look, that was his first death.
After that, if you kill Masu, but Huhi basically
so, like,
set that up as well as he possibly could with the.
He's been doing great so far.
You know, they get the Cataclysm, dash out into that Flag and Drag knockup, and then Impact flashed in, and I just have to think it was a misclick because I didn't see that stun coming down.
Yeah, he definitely flash stunned.
Flash stunned the Gakkos.
I
mean,
how are they still up so much gold?
To finish him, but I just don't feel like it makes sense in that. When you're sending everything on Masu, it's got to be on him. So whether it was a misclick or just a decision, I think it was one he'll want back.
They were also saying we made a big mistake in the fight itself, and then he ran and died. Like Huhi had 2 mistakes there back to back. Yeah.
As well on the Renekton. He needs to be one of the forces in these team fights.
But those were also like we got to see, why people are scared of Huhi Bard. That setup. Yes, the end of the play was funny, but he is undefeated on this.
See, here are our champions we've not lost with. Skarner 5-0, but we didn't play Skarner. We let them have Skarner. I will still be tilted about that. At the end of the day, that's the only thing I'll be tilted about.
We gotta find out what happens. Was it a surprise? Yeah, I just wonder.
No, we drafted. It was not banned, and we always first pick it when we take it.
Oh, okay, so that is a surprise. If we always first pick it when we pick it, then that's interesting.
Oh
no!
That's Infinity Edge plus Fiend Hunter.
What? Oh my goodness.
Okay. On the bright side,
here's
he
the
will
good
be
news.
back before Dragon spawns.
No.
Yes.
And it's a hex tech map, right? So the good news is on a hex tech map, he can get to the dragon pit fast when he respawns, and he respawns 10 seconds before the Drake.
Okay, so there's a silver line.
That's what's going to happen to
as long as we can stabilize until he's back.
Problem is, they're going to get a lot of map. We probably actually aren't going to fight for this dragon.
Oh, no,
we're not going to fight.
Though.
Yeah, no, we're not going to. The match is just going to be over.
Happening,
the match
guys?
is just going to be over.
Wait, why are they standing around under the turret? I can't believe
Masu again lives with 1 health. Masu again has 1 health and lives. Wait. It's not over now because they have to retreat. We actually did a good job here.
Oh my god.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Where's Impact? Is Impact dead? Oh, Impact's dead.
He's 1 HP. Wait, did he die? Oh, he died.
No, he died. But they don't have any health here. But they're just going to run back. Look how little health they have here.
Wow.
This is crazy. The problem is they're just too far ahead. Well, at least they didn't get soul.
Okay, this is a mistake that's happened throughout the entire game, is that for some reason we sit under the turret and think we can't die. But like, we've died under turrets so many times.
Darkwings did show up and kill the wave, so they couldn't keep pushing.
I thought the game was about to end right there.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to die and they were going to send it.
Uh-oh.
So was able to push him back, keeps his team alive, but now that gets even harder as Shield.
Darkwings.
He used TP'd? The TP there?
He TP'd way out front here.
What was the reason for that?
I don't know. I don't know why he didn't just walk up and get that wave at the tower, but
yeah, what was the urgency? No, it's questionable.
Oh, God. Oh no, and now he's dead immediately. Caught. And now he's just dead.
What are we doing?
What was the... I don't understand the TP in the first place.
I don't get the TP at all. Someone in chat has to tell us.
Someone in chat, explain to me why he TP'd that far onto the map.
And there's no fight to like...
I know, but why shove mid?
I mean, this is back-to-back games where Masu has over a 5,000 individual gold lead.
Oh my god.
No. The problem is we have not managed to get Rahel ahead, which has been our win condition.
This is too much now. They would have to throw tragic, like so bad.
Masu heard me saying he wasn't as good as Rahel, and he's like, watch this, Rob Moore. Okay, there's only 15 seconds. They can't end the game here, but we're kind of doomed.
They're probably gonna get a kill.
With the Baron buff and a 45 for another 10 seconds. Let's see how much they can get.
This whole game for Sentinels has been
Hambach, you can't die here. Nobody can die. We got to stay alive. Okay, Rahel, help clear this wave. Clear this wave. All right. Dark Wings is back.
Oh my god, every inhib is about to go. They're just peppering us down.
Okay, Tarek, Mr. Yakamoto says there was no reason to use this TP there.
That was some crazy plays at the end of this game. So many questionable plays.
Okay, by the way, Stefano YT Live says he was making a statement that he was making bad gameplay.
I see his
potential comeback here. I mean, again, Darkwings, I think, has been having a pretty good game, a pretty good series, but he's just getting out-carried by Masu, and the same can be said for Impact here.
I think we just do a good macro. Just reset and then go bot. How can we lose?
Damn, the other team is so composed.
And they're not, by the way, they shouldn't be. They're the youngest team in the league, and we have the 2 super veterans.
They're the Lev of the league, huh?
They are the youngest team. Yeah, they're the Leviathan.
With the 4 Zoomers.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe it either. I'm not gonna lie. This was damn, this was not it.
I know, but even if he thought they were on Baron, his team wasn't there, so it's not like we could have really done anything. There. Yeah, there's no reason. We're chasing someone while they're ending the game. What are we doing?
It's over.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
It was far gone anyway, Rob, I think.
I know, but why are we chasing a guy away from our base while they're pushing in and taking our base?
The decision making today was off. Like, that was not the Sentinels that I've seen play before. I haven't seen them in, like, obviously a couple games, but this was not the Sentinels that I remember. It was they dropped the ball today, damn. As a team, they dropped the ball.
No, the snowball started game 1 where it was a dead even game at 20-25 minutes. And then it just all went to Al. From that moment, it's just been a disaster from that moment.
They lost composure. I don't know.
They really did. And we made some crazy bad moves here.
It's a domino. Yeah, that was. Damn.
The good news, Tarek, there is one piece of good news.
We have another chance?
No, that the team won the EWC qualifiers. So they have an international tournament to play in before summer split.
That's true.
That is the one piece of good news.
This is to qualify for MSI, right?
Yes, this is qualifying for MSI.
Damn. They looked good though. FlyQuest played very well.
Yeah,
give it to them.
Like I said, I'm gonna still wonder why we didn't take Skarner on game 1.
I kind of agree.
If you have a perfect champion, why are you letting it? And then here's the 2. I don't need to listen to this interview, by the way. Okay, I have two key questions on our drafts. Right? We've never lost with Skarner. Why we didn't take Skarner?
Never lost with Skarner.
We've never lost with Skarner. So why we didn't take Skarner? And then the second thing is, Cassiopeia is the broken champion that no one lets through unless they think they have a counter. And we let Cassiopeia through to play against Orianna, which I think was a little optimistic.
Well, that game, the problem was the early picks, though, to be fair. But that would have also been a problem later on, even if we made it through.
And then the fact that we didn't protect Rahel early in that game.
Yeah.
And then this last game, twice, he just makes crazy throws. Like, I have no idea what he was doing.
What actually lost us this game here, though? Like, how do they...
What lost us this game was 3 times where we just got picked when we shouldn't have been a place we shouldn't have been.
Yeah, we got picked out a lot.
No, I know people are saying they didn't expect them to pick Skarner, but we could have just first picked it like we have always done. Every time Skarner has been available, we have first picked it. We have not waited. We rarely waited for the second round. But if you're picking Lee Sin, then you obviously aren't waiting for the second round of bans. You can't pick it.
I think the caster said that we were undefeated on Bard too.
Tarek, Alex said he has sent us both a link for the broadcast at 5 o'clock for the Valorant match.
Okay.
Wow. That was as bad as it could have gone, I got to say.
Yeah.
Like, game 1 actually was dead even for, 18 minutes? And then game 2 just was horrible from minute 1. And then this game, we made a couple weird plays. Like I said, when we were winning the fight, and then Huhi goes in the Hex Gate to put himself in a 1v3. You're like, wait, come back.
Yeah, because wait, I don't know for sure, but I feel like had he not done that, we would have probably got or was Dragon not up? Never mind, Dragon wasn't up, actually.
No, Dragon wasn't up, but the key was we would then have had a man advantage where at least we could have got some map control and some vision.
Right.
Right, because for better or worse, your Bard is the guy you want getting vision, which is when he then died later. You're trying to get vision.
Yeah. Clear the waves, and we have more comfort.
Yeah.
Who knows what happens, yeah. That's fair.
Jerry, we're not in the lowers. We're now out of this. Valorant is in the lowers. Oh, my goodness. That was so rough.
It was.
That was so rough. So, all right, Tarek. Well, I will see you at 5. We'll have casters. We'll have a mini map.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can keep the snowball going. So, in Valorant in the EWC play-in, we lost match 1 and then won 3 in a row. Now we lost match 1. Now we need to win 3 in a row. Get a lot of extra reps in. Getting a lot of extra reps in for the Valorant squad. Oh my goodness. That was so rough. I don't know what to say about that.
Damn. I was hoping we had I thought it would be a closer series, but to be fair, I wasn't really sure.
Oof. Like I said, there was not a moment in that where it looked like we were going to win. There were always times where we were competitive, but we were never at a reasonable...
We were never in the lead,
We never threw a lead. We only
tried... we were always on the comeback.
We were always deep in the comeback. Oh, my goodness. That was rough. Oosh. Oosh. Oosh.
It's momentum. It spiraled.
That really was rough, I got to say. Oh, my goodness. Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Happens, I guess. Yeah.
It happens. Some days you just have a bad match. Well, like I said, people are saying Masu gapped Rahel, but when we played them in the split, we crushed them. Like Rahel totally outplayed Masu when we played them in the split. So, but yeah, Masu really stepped up today. All right, well, what time is it? It is 3:40. We got a lot of time.
You're gonna hop off for an hour?
I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next hour. I guess I will hop off and join back in for the Valorant match because.
Yeah. A lot of time. I thought there was a world where we were gonna overlap.
Oh, totally. No, I was expecting like a 4 or 5 game series where we're gonna have some overlap at 5 o'clock. Not we're sitting with a dead hour and a half.
Yeah. Also, the ball game starts at the basketball game starts at 5 also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it matters to you, but the EWC broadcast goes live in 20 minutes. So I don't know if you want
it goes live at 4?
I don't know.
All right.
They might have like pregame stuff for an hour.
Wow. Alex says the EWC, although it may go live with a countdown clock.
Oh, that's probably true.
That's what's going to happen. Yeah. All right. You know what I'm going to do, Tarek?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring back some good vibes. Alex, come back. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch some of the Madrid. Oh, wait. I have to finish out the broadcast for the league stream, but as soon as this is over, I will go watch some of the Madrid podcast. We're going to get some positive vibes going, Tarek, for tonight's match. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get some, we're going to play out the League of Legends match here. Whoosh. As soon as the broadcast goes, oh, actually, it's not going to go dark. They're going to go to Liquid versus Shopify.
Is there another match for LCS?
Yeah, Liquid versus Shopify, which now I probably don't care that much about. Oh, I guess I could watch some of it. I don't know. I'm not really in a mood. Like I said, I'm more in a mood of watching some
positive.
Watching the Madrid podcast, getting some positive vibes. Oh, my goodness. That was so rough.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want to change the thing.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, instead, you know what I'm going to do instead? Yeah, I don't need to see this bracket. I'm going to run some ads. That's what I'm going to do.
I feel you. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's very hard.
That was so rough. That is the fastest
I feel you.
3 games you could possibly play.
I know. Like we like it was meant to be exciting, but it wasn't as exciting as we were.
It was meant to be exciting, and it was not exciting at all. That was just brutal. We just got
letdown.
Like I said, the first game, other than my questioning, letting them have Skarner, but the game itself was really even and back and like, you know, it was like completely even. You were here for game 2 as we just got run over from minute 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then game 3, we were always close, although everyone kept saying, well, but we've got to force the action because they snowball better. But then again, we just didn't win for better or worse, today they out-team fought us every time because there wasn't a big team fight we won. We got picks, but we never won a big team fight. And then we got abused on bad macro where Dark Wings was top pushing a lane with no vision of his opponent, right? And he was our most fed player. They walked up with 5 people, killed him, and took Baron. And we're like, uh-oh, Snowball is on, and they're winning.
Yeah. Their macro looks good.
Their macro is definitely cleaner than ours today. We definitely had a number of oopsies today. So, oh, yeah, I think I have to make 2 hours for the league stream. I forgot. So I think I have to gut it out for 15 more minutes of the league stream before I can change.
You've been live for 2 hours 44.
Have I? Oh, all right. It started at 1. Thank you for that call out.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me off the hook.
It wasn't that fast, Rob.
No, it wasn't. I was thinking it was an hour 44. It was 2 hours.
Hour 44 BO5 would be crazy.
Well, not when you get 3-0'd.
Yeah.
What was the longest any of these 3 games went?
I don't know. Maybe 35 right here. This one might have been that last one might have been.
But like I said, at the end of this game, this is the fight where Darkwings manages to stop them.
This is the one where we got. It was the tower.
This is the one. Oh no, this is the one where Darkwings managed to stop their push, and then.
But we got towered though. That shouldn't have happened in the first place. We had 2 guys just hanging out by the turret that got jumped by 5. But yeah, it was Darkwing stopped the hit, right?
But yeah, the Huhi Bard portal, or no, he took the Hextech gate. That's what he took.
Yeah.
Huhi's Hextech gate, where there were 3 people waiting for him. They're like, oh, before we base, we'll kill you, and then we'll base. That was rough.
My lesson from game 3 is that you are not safe under the turret.
No. We kept being under turret and getting killed. Well, if they have 3 people, here's the thing. If the other team has 3 people and you're behind, you cannot protect your turret. You just got to run.
Yeah.
You just gotta run.
LCS is done for today.
Well, no, our LCS is done for today. The Shopify Liquid match is about to happen.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
But yeah, FlyQuest. Oh yeah, wait, that's crazy. Today's schedule is. Oh no, tomorrow. You're right. No.
Tomorrow.
You're right. It's tomorrow. I was misclicking. Kind of like I thought I was only an hour and 49 in.
Yeah.
I was also misclicking on the fact that Shopify Liquid is tomorrow. Oh, perfect. Shopify Liquid is tomorrow. All right, Alex, let's get some Madrid watch party going on in here. We got to get some positive vibes brewing before the Loud match.
Yeah.
That's what we got to do in here. Positive, loud vibes. Whew.
So the LCS team is going to Paris, and that's
the big thing, right? I mean, again, for a brand new team to have a Aqua's live. You keep asking that question. The Madrid jersey will be on sale for 2 weeks. What was I saying before I answered a question they had asked me 4 times?
That the Paris is coming up. So
that's I think the one big thing for the League of Legends team, right, is you're playing in a big global event with the best Korean teams, the best Chinese teams. So like getting those reps is going to be great for the team as we head to Summer Split. But today was not our best effort. That is for certain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I feel like when I last saw them play, like they were, yeah, it's just a different team today. It was definitely just tilts, composure, hesitation. It all built up through the series.
Yeah, no, well, because it is one of those things, right? When you're normally our advantage is we're the team that's more aggressive, we're the team that's forcing the action, we're the team that winning team fights. We were not that team today.
Yeah.
All right, Alex. How do we switch to YouTube? Let's watch some. I forgot. The Liquid's tomorrow. How do we switch to YouTube? Let's watch some Madrid podcast. Alex just stepped on my lunch. Sorry. So much stuff there. You know what? I meant to say something earlier, but there was so much stuff, I just figured it would be so, like, there's a blockade of stuff on the floor.
Sorry. All right, so we're just trying to get to, here, I'll do this just
Send
to
YouTube.
be safe.
Oh, you can just pull the Send YouTube from over here.
But it's doing this.
I see what you're saying. You have to actually run it.
Yeah.
Over here.
So we'll go to Sentinels.
No. Oh.
Video. Madrid
That
podcast.
one.
We'll full screen it, and then I'll take this off, and then you can control volume and set wherever you.
All right, here we go.
Gustavo's looking good.
Yeah, I lost another sassy. That's it.
All right,
Like,
Tarek, you gonna
you
hang
guys
around,
can
or are you gonna come back?
He lost half of
I might
himself.
come back. So I'm gonna take a shower
All
and
right.
get ready for this.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It
But
shines
yeah.
I'll
Gustavo.
pop it in the chat.
I'm gonna hang
and
on.
I'm gonna
yeah.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna play a little SEN Madrid podcast, get some good vibes going before the Loud match,
Okay.
and then we'll see what time the EWC stream comes on. Alex says it goes live at 4, but I think they do go live with like a 30-minute countdown.
Probably a
clock.
timer.
Yeah.
Yeah. To build
I'm
viewership.
pretty confident they have a big countdown clock.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since they hadn't been streaming the matches. I guess, all right, because today there isn't a qualification match. That's why because they started doing streams
you're right.
Thursday. So they did the Thursday qualification match, the Friday qualification match, and then today and then tomorrow's qualification match. So I think that's why they added today's matches. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, I will talk to you at 5. And in the meantime, I'm going to try and bring back the good vibes with some Madrid podcast watching.
All right. All right. Sounds good. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Here we go. For those of you who have not watched it, the GOAT, Sean, our head of content, got the boys together for a Madrid reunion podcast, which was also the inspiration for bringing out the Madrid commemorative jersey. So for all of you who want to have some good vibes as we get ready for the Valorant match against what's Sean Garris? Why did somebody put Sean Garris in the chat? Was he here? But I don't know. But 100 Thieves qualified. They won the qualifier last night against Loud, and so now we're playing Loud in the lower bracket elimination match. All right, so this is the Sean Garris. No, Sean Melunas, not Sean Garris. Sean, our content goat, is the one who came up with this idea, pulled it together. So let's watch a little bit of this podcast. It runs about an hour. I'll just show the early part of it. And then, like I said, so this was the inspiration of bringing back the commemorative jersey. So if you go in the shop, we're taking pre-orders for 2 weeks, and we'll do a run of them and get them all out to everybody. But yeah, a little opportunity to relive some good times as opposed to what we just lived through, which were not good times. All right. I'm going to turn this on, and then I'm going to go salvage my food that is the food that Alex didn't step on. No, we got 0-3 by FlyQuest. Definitely our worst match in a while. That was rough.
Yeah. What do you guys think was that one thing that made our roster work well? Especially internationals.
Vibes. Honestly, I couldn't tell you vibes.
Probably vibes.
Vibes. I don't know. I feel like we just had we had the 2 idiots. and then the 3 dads.
Yeah, 3 dads killing each other. Remember, it was we're getting 20-4, 21-3 against random teams. And then it was oh, Tyson, is this a new thing?
Oh my God. That was the one time I got mad in a scrim.
And Tyson was getting so mad in a scrim for one time ever. Still enjoying. We almost got you, and then we didn't.
It was weird doing the tryouts. Because I was doing that. I was like, because I had to wake up at a normal time. Because nowadays
did you wake up at a normal time?
Oh yeah, of course.
He did come in early.
You didn't get him?
I came in early.
He came in early.
I'm a good boy.
And
I'm
you
reformed.
still didn't get him?
We tried. He didn't want us.
Faker cold. Faker cold. What am I supposed to do?
Wait, everyone needs
So
to
again,
know.
all right, let's
They
watch
wanna
this
know.
section
We're going
again.
from Sen to
Okay, because
LBR.
we keep having this conversation.
How was it? How was it when you
about
put the
tens and
knife
tens
behind my
coming
back?
back or not coming back, and people who were spreading inaccurate information about the
I didn't
decision
scrim
tree.
for
with
one time
tens.
ever.
Me?
Here we go.
Still enjoying. We almost got you, and then we didn't.
It was weird doing the tryouts because I was doing that. I was like, because I had to wake up at a normal time. Because nowadays
did you wake up at a normal time?
Oh yeah, of course.
He did come in early.
You didn't get him?
I came in early.
He came in early.
I'm a good boy.
And
I'm
you
reformed.
still didn't get him?
We tried. He didn't want us.
Faker cold. Faker cold. What am I supposed to do?
Wait, everyone needs to know. They want to know. So go.
All right. So for those of you who are on the stream, did you hear what happened there? He trialed. Sean said he didn't want us, and he goes, "When Faker calls, you got to answer." We did not turn tens down, but he had to make a decision, right? It's a big life choice to come back to being a pro player versus the current life he's living of being a content creator and streamer and having a good time, traveling around. And so that's ultimately what he elected to do. So, like, this is pretty straightforward as to what he said. All right. We'll watch a few minutes of this, and then maybe at 4 o'clock, Alex, we'll just, when the EWC teaser comes on, we'll just go to the EWC teaser. I'll go eat, and then we'll regroup when we get to the pregame. So we'll hang out here for 7 minutes. Okay, so those of you in the League of Legends chat, I know there were a couple of you who were chasing merchandise. This is why Tarek always tells me only to do domestic, because I can't help. I have no control over the delivery systems. So if we reach out, we get some of the same reactions you get if you have a package that you're getting delivered internationally. And if it comes with tariffs, I can't help you with the tariffs. So it is a problem when we do international shipping on free stuff. So Flynn Mom, we lost 0-3. It was rough. It was very, very rough. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of standout plays there. And like I said, if I could go back in my time capsule, I would rather us start with give Hambach his Skarner and just try and snowball the match. But we went with Lee Sin, and we lost a big team fight somewhere between 15-20 minutes at Dragon Pit. We definitely did not have our best fight there. All right, so for the next 5 minutes, now can we find that section where Tens talks about Cap Champ Celsius? Well, here, let's watch the rest of the intro, and then I'll go find that Tens part.
From Sen to MIBR. How was it? How was it when you put the knife behind my back?
Jesus. I think the moment that it clicked was like when we were actually able to get on the same page, when we like each other not only as teammates but also as friends, and we're able to like get along in that way. It was actually relatively fast after you joined, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Like I do think I remember because I don't remember what our prior issues were, but then the vibes came in and then everything was solved.
Having a good time.
No, bro, this guy guy was like plotting in the fucking back.
What?
Can I tell the story? No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Okay.
No, bro, that fucking series against Liquid, this guy just like fucking dragged his nuts all over.
Oh my
These
God.
guys are stupid. What are they doing? I'm like, bro, sorry.
Bro, you guys were getting
City.
farmed.
City.
Oh,
Nats is on A site. Don't go there.
Bro.
Watch out, Sen. Watch out.
That was a
They're storming
blockade.
Whoa.
right,
Welcome
let's
to the
see here.
show.
No way. No, you're doing great. You're doing great.
You got it, bro. You got it.
I know, I'm a comedian.
All right, here we go.
If we beat G2, we would have made it through, but you know, shit happens.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my team is doing better, so we got that going for us slowly. What
Thank
about you,
God.
Tyson?
Me?
Still enjoying? We almost got you, and then we didn't.
yeah, I was trying. Yeah, Faker did get me. I mean,
Yeah, we lost against Faker, sadly.
it was weird doing the tryouts because I was doing that. I was like, because I had to wake up at a normal time. Because nowadays
Did you wake up at a normal
Oh
time?
yeah, of course.
He did come in early.
You didn't get him?
I came in early.
He came in early.
I'm a good boy.
And
I'm
you still didn't get him?
We tried. He didn't want us.
Fake
or cold? Fake or cold? What am I supposed to do?
Wait, who waked you up?
Me. He doesn't believe this.
A lot of things have changed, apparently.
What?
Wait, was I coming into? Oh, I was coming into the office too.
Yeah, he came to the office.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm reformed.
new man.
What's new with me? I'm a brand new man.
It was looking nice. You played Chamber. I remember you played Chamber on Bind and Haven.
I played.
You played your own split.
Did I?
Yeah.
I remember I had an Omen day too.
I feel like Zach.
You did Omen on
Haven.
Don't worry about
Haven?
it, bro.
Yeah, I think it was Haven. Yeah.
Yeah, we did the Ginger film.
But it was fun. Because I mean, I didn't play in a team setting for a long time, and I was just playing Broken Yoda and just throwing util.
Nice. They put him on the Goo Goo Gaga agents.
Yeah, actually.
No, we're like playing the fucking carrot. Yoru. Chamber. Omen.
Come back to us.
It didn't work.
It's a trap. And then you guys would stick me on Omen.
Hey man, you love Omen.
You love Omen.
Omen's fun, actually.
Who stuck you on Omen? Not us. I don't know.
No?
I don't know what's going on there.
What about you, Mr. Zach? I feel like you're so close yet so far to me every day.
Every day.
You guys like see each other in the office or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, not all the time, but yeah, like maybe
Pretty
like
often.
twice a week.
Every
Do you
time
give him the stink eye?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see any strat?
Fuck you.
No. One time I picked up your guys' lunch order and I dropped it off right there, but I was really like, what if I just took like 3 steps further? See everything. See the magic whiteboard.
If you're not cheating, you ain't trying to win.
It's true.
Nah, I think it's some of your orders. Does that carry Patron?
I've retained my
Not anymore.
once into the week, sneak into your office at midnight, take a Coke, go back home. I've retained that.
Bro, we can't even, like now on our PC setup, we have like a huge divider.
Zach also led a raid of our kitchen one day with Tex and Mazzino to raid our Red Bull refrigerator.
We can't even see you if you actually.
You can't even, I can't get caught.
Looks like a jail.
I can't get caught. I just see like a wall, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Bro, we're actually like birds in a cage.
Are you gonna give me a tour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tour of your old
I ran
house.
into your performance coach one day going for a snack run like that.
Oh, Mr. D-Mac.
Yeah.
That dude looks like a beast.
He is a beast.
He's a beast.
He looks like
He's Australian
He's
beast.
a tall, muscular Australian beast.
I thought he was gonna beat the shit out of me. Oh my god.
That's what he does all day.
You should see
He was
it.
patrolling the
Because he
kitchen.
was in the kitchen, and I was like, I'm not supposed to be here, but he doesn't know I'm not supposed to be here. So I took a goldfish, and I was like, I'm out of here.
Intruder!
It's our new security guard. And Mr. Gustavo,
Oh yeah, me.
how's Brazil life, streamer life?
Amazing. Peaceful.
Must be nice.
The happiest man in the world.
I'm glad
yes.
to know one of us is happy.
Two of us.
Two.
Two of us are happy.
2 of us are streamers, 2 of us are happy.
The other 3
Yeah.
are still.
Streamer happy, pro player not happy.
Don't think so.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like last year, 2025, when I was watching you guys play, I was so stressed. Holy shit! Because you guys were like so close to win, but never won.
Yeah.
That was so